Are you all fucking ready? Also, Noise, you could have submitted your new one. I saw you got a new one. You could have. I could still do that one if you want. You could. I'll see if we have time. I'll see if we have time. Because we might not have time. Hello, Gravitas. There's no game today. We're not playing video games today. Time for this? Well, we're here. Tail reviews. As a note, I am on a somewhat of a time limit. If my brother walks in through the door, we're stopping the stream pretty much right then. Bro, we just started. Lit, we just started and the subathon was last week. The subathon was last week. You're crazy. You're crazy. Doing math and plunder stuff. Understandable, Vel. Understandable. You kind of missed you. I missed you too. Thank you so much for the subs. We're very close to unlocking another animated emote slot, just as a heads up. Redeem. Look, I'm currently trying to set up the stream, okay? Have some patience. Here you go. I guess I have no problem starting the tail stream with a gigantic close-up of my butt. Anyway, so here's how it's gonna work. Yeah, you can post it on Twitter, Blue Sky, or DM me directly. If you DM me directly, I might forget it exists, though. Review my own tail. I'd give it a 10 out of 10 for tail out of tail. All right. Might as well set up the reviewing. So here's how it's gonna fucking work, chat. Here's how it's gonna work. It's gonna be out of 4 points. Okay? You're gonna participate? Fuck it. Bro, I've already got like 30 entries. We're probably gonna have to do this tomorrow as well. This is getting out of hand. My brother's gonna be home at like 10:30. I'm probably gonna have to like, or maybe 11. He might not be out until 11. Out of 4? Yeah, because all tails are good. Even a 1 out of 4 tail will be like incredibly good. It's impossible to give a tail too low of a score because any tail is better than no tail. Simple as that, really. Okay, no, we'll do it out of 5, I think. 5 makes sense. We'll do it out of 5. Here's our scale, chat. Here's my scale. Okay, does this all make sense? It's like, that's a solid 2.7 on a good tail. Here's my scale. Remember, even a 1 out of 5 is a good tail. Yes, I know that's out of 5. I just said we're gonna do 5 instead, Mike. Are you listening? Are you listening? I changed my mind and you're shit-talking me. You lied to me. Fuck you. I'm gonna need some, we're gonna put... You sent it? Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Let's stop looking at my butt. First of all, I have a 5 out of 5. Oh my fucking god, tail. Today's your birthday. Happy birthday! Thank you so much for stopping by for your birthday. Alright, chat. Shall we get started? Here we go. I gotta get it set up. Let's go over. We're gonna go through the Twitter posts first. Then we're gonna go through the Blue Sky posts. And then we're gonna check out any DMs. How it's gonna work is that I'm gonna check to see if the owner of the tail is in the stream. If the owner of the tail is not in the stream, we will bypass them and return to them later. so that everyone has a chance to potentially be here. Yes, we're doing tail reviews, meme. So that everyone has a chance to be here when we do it, okay? You won't be, will be EP. Okay, no problem, Vel. We'll probably do the people who are. I'm doing DMs last anyway, Vel. So you'll probably end up being tomorrow potentially, because I'm honestly don't think I'm gonna get through all of them today. Now I need background music. I need like a vibe song to review Tales to in the background. Hey, Whiskey, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today? Could you share multiple? One per person, please. If we have time to do multiple, I will. I also have time to update it as well. Yeah, my brother's out tomorrow, so we have tomorrow to do tail reviews as well. So I'm going to take my time today, and if we can't get through all of them today, we'll do some tomorrow. Sound good to everybody? By the way, at some point during this stream, we are going to be doing a raffle. Just as a heads up. There will be a raffle. I'm going to put it on the stream right now. There will be a raffle for a mod. If you have a 3D model, or if you have a video game character that you would like to see added to either Street Fighter 6, Monster Hunter Rise, or Resident Evil 4 Remake, then you can enter the raffle and potentially win one of these mods. I will make it for you. I'll give it tail physics. The only rules are you have to be following me. You need to own a model. If it's a model that is on Gumroad, like a model that you had to purchase, like one of those public models you have to buy, I need to own the model. I will not be stealing the model, basically. You could alternatively elect to buy me the model. I understand if you don't want to do that, but I'm not allowed to have that model and edit it without owning it. So just as a heads up, if you own one of those, you do need to get it for me if you want that in. Alternatively, you could choose a video game character who has a publicly available model, and I could do that instead if you win. Regardless, that's the point. And yeah, I saw the trailer for Wild. So we're going to be doing that. We're probably going to be doing that around hour 2 of the stream. So stick around if you want a chance to win that. Okay? Hell yeah. Does a Unity and Blender file work? Blender file is the best. As long as I can access your model in like a Blender file, then it'll be fine. Just make sure that if it's one of those models you have to buy off Gumroad, then I need to own that model as well. That's the only real like heavy restriction. This includes stuff like for example, out of the models that I own, Mantled Beast, Wicker Beast, Kieran, Free Count, and Male Staroka. If you want to add any of those 5 in with your own textures, I own those models. There's no problem with that. Anything other than that, that's outside of those 5, I need to own. So, Cobdal, I think the Cobdal is free, right? Let's suffer. If it's free, then there's no problem. If it's not free, then I need to own it. 25, then I need to own it, and I'm not buying it myself. So just as a heads up. All right, let's get started on the tail reviews. We got a bunch of people in here, more than I usually do for these kind of streams. Let's get started, shall we? I'm sorry, it says when it comes to those kind of models, I legitimately can't touch them unless I own those models. It's just like a restriction. That's just part of it. I'm sorry. So it's up to you if you feel like the cost is worth having it added into the game. If not, you could choose like a video game character or something like that. We're going to do Guilty Gear Strive's OST because there's no ads with it and it's fire. So we're going to be listening to some hard rock. Hi, Kamehame. You're going to lurk? Okay, no problem. Have a good one. I know that, Marwin. I know that. We're going to be doing hella tail reviews today. Don't you worry. Here we fucking go, shall we? You're so ready for the... Here comes the tails, chat. Here we go. I'm just loading up the Twitter thread. All right, let's start off. I'm gonna go down the list just one by one, and if you're not in the chat, I'm gonna bypass it and come back to it later. For starters, right at the very top is Sir Space Dragon. Are you in the chat right now and want to get your tail reviewed? If not, we'll pass you and come back later. Even if you're not here, your tail will get reviewed. I will just come back to it after we get through all the people who are actually live on the stream right now. Don't worry. We're basically going to prioritize the people who are here, and then we'll come back and do the people who aren't here. That's the idea. Is Sir Space Dragon in the stream right now? It seems like the answer is no. How about DJ Muffin Tops? Are you in the stream right now? Yes, I did, MRL. I don't know why you come back to questions like that. It's not the time. This Mr. DJ Muffin Tops. No? Okay, we'll come back to his later. They are not. Got it. Next up, aha! It's Marwin. I know you're here. Guess you're the first on the list, motherfucker. You're first on the list. Hey, Marwin, you're the first. Now let me set this up, shall we? The first victim. Sorry, I'm gonna hide that for a second. Not even everyone has a Twitch account. Yeah, I know. But... Alright, Marwin, here we go. Bam. Okay, I'm not logged in. Here is Marwin. I'm going to try to make that... 1 second. Actually, it kind of might have looked better beforehand. Anyway, here we go. Marwin! That, okay, I'm on top of it. Let's get that, like, behind me. First off, Marwin, beautiful tail. Beautiful tail. Honestly, Marwin, I've always been a fan of your tail. I've actually known your character for a very long time, like before I was doing internet stuff. I don't know if you knew that, but I've actually known about, like, I found your, like, one of your tail posts, like, years and years ago. So I've actually known about your character and how wonderful their tail is for quite a long time. And I don't think I need to say anything more other than the fact that this is a wonderful tail. Not quite as thick as I personally would want, but holy fuck, for a mammalian tail, it do be thick. Thicker than you would probably expect from a mammalian tail. I've seen the tail base on your model. It is fantastic. Here's another picture that they've also provided. This is a not-so-secret way to gain picks for my tail stash. Could be, could be. So, chat, I've seen the tail base. It is very good. A very good smooth connection at the base, which is very important to me. You will lose points if your character's tail base doesn't flow properly. Just as a heads up, you will lose points if your tail base doesn't flow. I am like super attentive to that, and I can attest that Marwin has good tail base flow. Very good green critter here. Very good tail. I think I probably would rate it. I wish it was a little thicker because I'm biased. But that's such a small thing. Hey, Sasir, how you doing today? What is this? Tail Street. We're doing tail reviews, Jack. People submitted their fursonas and we're reviewing their tails. Tail base flow? Yeah, like, for example, you look at mine. I'll get a close-up. You notice how it, like, kind of flows with my back and hips and doesn't have, like, kind of, like, a tacked-on look? That's sort of what I'm looking for, is that kind of, like, look. That's what I mean when I say tail base flow. Does that make sense? Regardless, Marwin, I give you a 4. Yeah, a natural look. I give you a 4.5. I give Marwin a 4.5 out of 5. And very, very, very good tail. And I want to hear your guys' thought. How would you review Marwin's tail, chat? Yeah, you can, Jack. You can add it to the Twitter thread. You can add it to the Blue Sky thread. Or you could DM me directly. 4.5, fair. Yeah, starting off strong. Marwin, I love your tail. I really love your tail. I'm not gonna lie. You need to get a 3D model of this fucker and put him in video games. I'm just saying. I would help you mod that. I'm just saying. I love them. Give it a 4.8, 4.3. You give it a 4. A 4 from you. Too thin. Bro, it's pretty thick. Come on. That's why I gave it a 4.5. I think this picture shows it off better than the other one you gave me. This one, like, I like this picture's cute, but this picture shows it off better. With the character overall is 4.5, hell yeah. Okay, I do need to get through these pretty quick, so I'm going to, let's move on to the next one. All right, who's next on the list? Is X-Dragoned here. Hey, Prosecutor Gavin, how you doing today? You came at the wrong time? What do you mean by that? So soon? So soon. I'm just going by what Twitter gives me, bro. Here we are. Look at this motherfucker. Dragon, do I even need to start with your tail? Do I even need to go any farther with this other than obviously it checks all my boxes? Like, I don't think I need to explain how many boxes this tail checks, because it checks a lot of my boxes. Perfect tail base flow. That length, it's flexible. It's smooth. I love a good smooth tail. Everyone's saying 5 in the chats. I'm just telling you, Dragon. Your tail, it lights a fire in my soul. I honestly think you get it. You get it. Too long for you? It is a bit long. I wouldn't make it that long, personally. Like, but I can't deny that I sometimes like a good length, you know? I sometimes like it when it's a little long. Is my expert opinion. It is a bit excessive. Nah. Don't fucking backtrack on your dreams. Just imagine being this character and how it would feel to have that much tail. Imagine feeling through all of that. Like, just... That's all I'm saying. Hope the blue sky thread is good. Blue sky thread is perfect, Jack. We're gonna be doing blue sky right when we're done with Twitter. I'm giving it, obviously, I'm giving it the oh my fucking god 5. Because I'm a mind blower. Just remember, chat, with my review scale, even a 1 out of 5 tail is good. Even a 1, like, I love most, if not every tail. Even bird tails to some degree. They're 1, sure, but, like, I would still appreciate them better than not having one. So every tail is good. Just some tails are better than other tails. Hey Sage, how you doing today? Twice the characters like the tail. Hell yeah. Overall, Dragon, very, very solid. 5 out of 10. Not 5 out of 10, 5 out of 5. I'm fucking stupid. Don't worry about me. Now, 1 second. I actually just realized I haven't done something yet. Give me 1 moment. I'm kind of stupid. I have to edit one channel points thing. Give me a moment. The costume change is not correct right now. There we go. I fixed it. General, enjoy it to its fullest. Noise, you can do whatever you want. A feathery tail is better than no tail. But I like your other Sona more that you got from Bell Doodles recently. I will say that. I will say that. I was wondering. Yeah. You watched that in real time. That was cool. Yeah. Review details. No problem, Sage. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? The next one on the list, Drex. Got Brand Fighter in a fighting game, says there. That would be amazing. I want tail-based fighters in everything. You! That's right, it's you! You're next! I love how some people already know. Like, Noise already knows. Alright, let's get this loaded up, shall we? So actually, what's funny about this is that this art is also made by the exact same person. This is also art drawn by X-Dragon. Different persona, same artist. Ta-da! It's an Inteleon. Any Inteleon fans in chat? Any Inteleon fans in chat? Because Hey, Exxon. Tail rating time? You bet. How you doing today, big Italian fan? First of all, not as thick as dragons, so it loses a few points for me. I definitely am a fan of a little bit thicker, but at the same time, it's proportioned well. It's thick, but it's taking up the entire rear, which I like. I'm a fan of when, like for me, I don't care necessarily if it's, like, super thick or anything. I mostly care if it's taking up, like, proportionally the entire rear. Relative thickness is, like, the best way to describe it. Like, you look at mine, it's not that thick, but it takes up my entire rear, which I like. That's my take, basically. But yeah, no, I really am a fan of this. I love Inteleon. I think Inteleon's great. I obviously think Dragons is better. Dragons is like, but this, chef's kiss. It's long, it's flexible. It's got, like, I like how wavy it gets at the end. The length is crazy. It's consistently thick throughout the entire thing, too, which is very interesting. You like the tail's permanent Gigantamax? That's not quite Gigantamax length. Well, if it was permanent Gigantamax length, that'd be horrible. This is a tripping hazard for everyone, and that's powerful. You've got a point there. You've got an excellent point there. Tripping hazards are good for everybody involved. Regardless, all right, before I give my review, what's everyone else's reviews of the tail? Come on, give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, chat. What's your reviews for this tail? 5 for Zoldo. 3.5, too much tail. Noise is a fraud. 4.5, 5, 4. It's a 5 for you. A 4. No thoughts, head empty. Understandable. 3, 6. All right. And the tail is quite conservative. No problem, McCord. Is nice. I give it, personally, a 4.5. 4.5 for me. 4.8 could be thicker. A 4.5 for me. Not quite perfect, but damn well close. Damn well close. Oh, please, Noise. I'm going to be strict with some of these. I've skimmed through these. Some of these are going to get some not great scores. I'm going to be blunt. That doesn't mean your character isn't cute or isn't amazing. Everyone has their own preferences. But I have a type, and this is my type. Okay. No problem, Croco. No problem. All right, next one. Next up is Kasai Zor in the chat right now. Is Kasai Zor in the chat right now? If not, we'll skip by them and come back to them later. That's what we're gonna do. I'm expecting most of these people to not be here, but we'll eventually get to the people who aren't here. It sounds like Bonus Tail got rated yet? I don't think it did, Prosecutor Gavin. We're gonna, as I said, I'm gonna be calling them out as I got. All right, let's move on to the next one for now. Mirror Fail Ninja, are you here? I don't think they are. No, they're not. Mirror Fail Ninja is not here yet. Okay. Next up, Ubean, are you here today? You didn't miss your dating yet? Probably not. Escadon. Just because black and white thinking with the system. No problem. Look, I'm going to say right now that, like, just because I review your tail badly doesn't mean. Is it too late? No, it's not, Asoru. You can post it to the Twitter thread. Just know that I'm not going to refresh the Twitter thread until after I go through it once. So if you submit it now, I might not get to it today, or I will have to... We might get to it, basically. There's a chance. Ubean's not here, so we'll go by. Is the best Durg here? Don't think they are. I'm going to try and go through these quicker. You don't have Twitter? Also Blue Sky, or you could DM me on Discord. Just know that the Discord DMs are last. All right, we're going to skip by that now. Cyber Magus, are you here? Don't think they are. Is Dabble Babble here? Dabble Babble? Nope. Okay. All right. Guess who's next? It's Holy Mike B. I know you're here. All right, guys, it's mic time. This page doesn't exist. What the fuck do you mean I just copy and pasted it? What the fuck? One sec. There we go. Ba-bam. There is Mike. You deleted the tweet just now? Well, I got it anyway, bitch. Get shit on. I'm better than you. Anyway, here's Mike. Not quite as big as I would hope, but for a cattail, that base, it flows quite well. Surprisingly well. I'm actually a big fan of how you're, like, in this art specific, the base of your tail flows quite well, Mike. So that gets bonus points for me, but you definitely lose a few points because I'm not the biggest fan of thin cattails. But for a cattail, it's pretty good. That's pretty damn good, and it definitely gets some points for me. All right, that I actually... Yes, Mike, we get it. We get it. You really, really like dicks. Anyway. Dicks. Anyway. Personally, cattails, it's kind of whatever for me, but I am a pretty big fan of this one. I would rate this one, personally, either a 3 or a 3.5 is probably where I'm leaning towards. Probably closer to a 3, which is, as you can see in my scale, that's an amazing tail. Remember, 3 is a good fucking score. Amazing tail. Got it? All of these are good. Even a 1 out of 5 is a good tail. Remember, basically, this goes from good, great, amazing, mind-blowing, oh my fucking god. These aren't bad. None of these review scores are bad. Not a single one of these is going to be reviewed bad. Not even a 1 out of 5 is bad. Remember that, okay? So if I was, in fact, it might be so, okay, you'd probably give it a 3.5. I'm leaning towards 3 or a 3.5. Seems some pretty good scores already. Let's move on, shall we? All right, who's next on the list? Sage the Lima. I know they said that they were leaving right now and that they would be back later. I gotta ask you a question. Are you back now, Sage, or are you still out? What about the other artwork? He deleted the tweet and it doesn't really show up the tail too well. Sec. I think I got it. Yeah, it doesn't really show off the tail too well. It does look nice. You didn't actually delete the tweet? Wow. No, he's stupid. Mike's just fucking with me. Show it anyway? Fine. Here's the other art of Mike's character. It's pretty cute. You can't really see the tail too well here, though. That's the main thing. Shout out to Brew Boys. Shout out to Brew Boys who did not submit their Sona for tail review. What a fraud. Look at that tail band. Look at that tail band. That is true. All right, so Sage, I think, is out right now, so we'll skip them for now so that they can see their review later. All right, Maron Beret. Maroon Beret. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Are you here right now? Are you here right now? I'm assuming no. So we'll skip for now. We'll come back. Silkov Moth. Are you here right now? Remember to give me a yes. Silk Song Moth? No, their name is Silkav, like Silkav. Silk Song confirmed? All right, next up is Noise, actually. All right, Noise, your old crocodile character is about to get reviewed. Would you prefer that I would review your crocodile, or would you prefer that I review the new Sona that you created with Veldoodles? Do Mordecai? I'll do Mordecai. Here's Mordecai, which is Noise's old Sona. They're not. They don't use this character anymore. But I mean, I can't really say no to Croctail, you know. As you can see from the chat's kind of blocking. I'm just moving it down a little bit over here or something. You can see by the back shot where it shows the X. That's a good tail base flow. You can see that it flows well from the base right here. You can see it's super long here. Very nice. They're cute. I like them. Very proportional indeed. It's about as long as they are tall. I would say it doesn't quite hit the heights of like Dragon's Tail. But there's another picture here as well. Now this picture always is an amazing picture and it's an amazing art. But something always kind of bothered me about it. And it's the way that the tail is kind of positioned on the base there. It kind of looks like it's just coming out of his left butt cheek. Am I the only one who sees that? Like, do you see what I'm talking about? It looks like it's just coming out of his left butt cheek. You're about to say? It's great art otherwise, but like obviously that's not what your soda actually looks like. It kind of does look like that. It's a weird kind of twist on the lower body. Yeah, that's probably what it is, Noise, but I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it, Noise. I can't fucking unsee it. Now you just need to add another one so you can become Walking Wake. That's that, like, obviously. Like, regardless, very good tail, very good tail. I'm a big fan. I would say 4 out of 5. I think 4 out of 5 is a very, very good review for this wonderful croc. And I don't think anyone has any objections to that. Blame it on the pants? Probably. All right, what about a chat? What do you guys think? Give me some reviews for that, for this wonderful croc. Objection? You can't object me. I'm a fucking Chad. 4.7 are both their tail and character. 4.1. I'm totally not biased towards Crocs. Chat's moving pretty fast today, so if I miss your message, don't worry about it. I just post it again and I'll read it. Even asked for the solo tail ref. The artist just did that. Well, because the artist understands what's important, Noise. That the tail deserves to be seen. All right, I think that's it for you, Noise. We're getting through these pretty quick. Maybe we can get through all of these today. We'll see. We'll see. If we have to spend some of tomorrow's stream doing some tail reviews, we will. All right, next up on the list, Extreme the Wolf. Are you here right now? I see them in chat, but are they like live and like no? Okay. We'll move on to someone else. No. All right, let's pull up Extreme the Wolf. All right, here's Extreme the Wolf. All right, I'm gonna be honest. It's pretty small. I'm sorry, it's fluffy, and I like fluffy, but do you think you could give it make it a bit longer, a little bit bigger? It has the makings of a great tail, but you just need to like expand it, you know? Make it go boof. Make it long, make it big. If you do that, this tail will be great. It's got, but it's that size is killing me, man. The size is killing me. It's like average anthro size. Average anthro size needs to be changed to be big. That's all I'm saying. Okay? That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. It deserves to be big. And I think you can do it. Embrace the big tail life. Trust me, your life will never be the same. You will be enhanced. Your life will become better. Everything will become better. I think he's talking about something else. Mike, you shut the fuck up. We're talking about tails. Pretty neat one. But it's with a group, and that's a bit sus. No problem with the stream. Yeah, I definitely think it needs to be longer, but at the same time, I think its shape and like the general direction of it, I think is pretty good. So I think I'll still give it a 2 for a great tail. 2 for a great tail. I think that's a pretty fair score. Yeah, I just think it needs, if it's bigger, boom, it'll easily be a 3 or a 4. But I like the character as a whole. Yeah, they're cute. Your Sona's cute. Your Sona's cute, extreme. Appreciate it. Thank you. It's a little too high. True, it is a little too high on the base. But that might just be an art thing, and more so than anything else. You toss your picks into Blue Sky? Hell yeah. We'll get to them when we get to Blue Sky section. All right. The metabolism should go into your tail, all of it. I'm kidding. Is all of it an acceptable answer? All right, is Cosmos Liger in the chat today? Is Cosmos Liger in the chat? Okay, no, we'll come back to that one later then. Okay. Oh, I know you're here. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Escadian. Is that how you pronounce it? Escadian? Escadian? Can you give me the right pronunciation? Hi, Debundus. How are you doing today? Get expedited. If not, no worries. Pronounce like Exidian. Exidian. Okay. First off, we'll do Debundus. Where did you post yours? If you don't mind me asking. Because I can expedite yours. I just need to know, Blue Sky? Okay, we'll expedite yours, Debundus, because you gotta go. But first, we'll do, Exidian. Because they're here. Alright, Excadian, I already like him what I'm seeing, by the way. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Excadian. That's pretty good. You have a cute Sona. I don't know if you have 2 characters. I know, I'm going to switch between. This is a pretty solid tail. If I would give... you love them. If I was to give one little bit of feedback, it might just be this art. But the way the base is kind of fitted kind of makes it look like it doesn't quite flow into the rear as much as I would like. But that might just be this specific art and not your character. Because, like I've said before, tail base flowing with the body, so important to me. So important. But the rest of it, it's got that good thickness. It's got that good length. I like the scales on the back. I love the patterns. The fluff on the tip. Very good. I think that's a very, very, very solid 4 for me. I would give that a very solid 4. I think it could be a little longer. I don't know if I can't really compare it here, but I usually like it when it's as long as the character is tall. And it looks like it is, but I can't really tell from here. I can't really tell because it's curved. It's kind of hard to measure it. But it probably is about as long as you are tall, right? You're not biased towards ice dragons at all. Pick up a saying. Don't do that. It's just personas, bro. It is? Okay, good. Then it's perfect. And this is your other character, right? Ooh, I like them. I should probably... for this one, I think that my same kind of argument is here with the base. Hey, Kasai, how you doing today? Meowdy. Meowdy to you as well. I think the base could be a little better as well here. But once again, that could just be the art. I'm not 100% sure how you would specifically want your character to be in terms of like tail base and how it connects. But that's probably... But its length is very good. I like the purple underscales. Very cute. This character's cute. I wanted to mention one thing about this character. The face of this character, and I don't know if this is like intentional or not, but does anybody here know of the comic called Slightly Damned? Because it kind of reminds me of Rhea from that comic. Is it her name Rhea? It's been a while since I've like read that. It's a pretty decent comic. I recommend it if you're a furry. You should look at the species. Jakai, it is. I knew it. I fucking knew it. You're a creature of taste. Back to Jakaya? Hell yeah. I was thinking like this reminds me of Slightly Damned. And I was right. I was right. Think you know what I'm talking about? Hell yeah. Slightly Damned, I read that a lot as a kid. I've kind of fallen off of it now, but I still kind of poke into it to see where the story is. I haven't read all the pages, but I'll sometimes read the most recent ones just to kind of get an idea of what the story is like, and just out of like nostalgia and stuff. Very good artist, very good story. I recommend Slightly Damned if you haven't read it. It's a great, if you need a webcomic to just get lost in, it's got a great plot. All right, let's move on to the next one. Prosecutor Gavin, I see you're here. I saw you messaging earlier. Are you still here? Hey, okay, good. You're still here. The comic is still ongoing to this day. I really hope they're able to finish their story someday. Anyway, Prosecutor Gavin's got a really neat Lycanroc. I like Lycanroc. One thing is this art, that tail is actually bigger than this art looks. It's just the way it's curling makes it look kind of short. But if you look at the way it's curling, that's actually a very lengthy tail from what I can see. And that's pretty great. I like it with tail. Oh, Kasai, I just realized. I think we skipped by you earlier because you weren't here. Well, obviously, we're still going to go back and do all the people who aren't here later, but I want to prioritize the people who are here. So I think we'll go back and do yours now that you're here. Oh, wait. Debundus needs to be expedited. We'll do Debundus after this. Sorry, Debundus. I almost forgot. Anyway, the base is could be a little thicker, I would say. That is probably my only complaint, but it's a pretty fluffy tail. That's a pretty foofy tail. Lycanrocs have got pretty good tails in general. I wish Midnight Lycanroc had a tail like this. They would become one of my favorite Pokemon. You'll just come back after you go 0-2. I get it. Don't worry. In my opinion, I'm leaning towards a 3 on this one. It's quite good. Base could be a little thicker. But otherwise, I don't think there's any way to improve the fluffiness of this tail. I'm just biased to long tails. Like, that's just my bias. I can't deny that I have a problem. I have a problem, and I cannot get away from it. And I'm sure you can understand. But for a fluffy tail, I'm a fan. You'll take it? Hey, I'm glad. All right, Debundus, I'm going to keep this on for a bit while I load up Blue Sky to get Debunduses. Feel the tail doesn't have weight, but Floof nice. Yeah, I think that's one thing that could be potentially a thing. All right, let's see. Where are you, Debundus? You're Bari, Debundus, right? It's called Bari. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I got it. Great taste in music, by the way. I know. Strive has a great soundtrack. It's Guilty Gear Strive. All right, Debundus. Well, bam. There we go. Here is Debundus' Sona. Debundus, I'm sorry, my dude. That on your kobold form, that is like the textbook. Hey, Kaisor, thank you so much for the follow. But no, that for the kobold form has too much cake. It has too much cake. Way too much cake. Thank you so much for the Prime sub as well. I really appreciate it. But no, as I've mentioned many times before, I like it when a tail has proper flow at the base. And this has too much cake. That's a whole ass bakery. And I'm not personally a fan of that. Just way too much. Wait, I have cake in my fridge if I wanted cake. I don't need the cake here. I can go into my fridge and eat some red velvet cake whenever I want. However, and it should also be longer. I would agree with that as well. So I would give the kobold form probably a 3 or a 3.5. It could definitely be longer. It could definitely be flowy at the base more. I think it needs to be just a little thicker. Give us the cake. Shut up, Alexi. The cake is great. However, now let's rate the dragon form. The dragon form is noticeably better. We've got proper tail flow. It could still be longer, though. I think it could still be longer. I think I would give the kobold one like a 3 and the dragon form maybe like a 3.5. Actually, no, I might even rate the kobold one a 2.5 if I'm being blunt. That cake is really throwing me off. I'm sorry. And it's just short, bro. I'm sorry. But the dragon form, I give a 3.5. The dragon form, I give easily a 3.5. If it was a little longer, it would easily go into the 4 section if it was longer. But 3.5 is that, and the kobold form a 2.5 to me. Just because that cake, man, I can't get over it. I'm not a cake fan. I'm not a fan of the cakes. All right, chat, I'm talking my fucking mouth off. I need water. So I'm going to take a very short break. to get some water. Okay? You go enjoy looking at that cake and look at my superior cake. I'll be right back. Okay. The hydration is here. I am back. Alright, go get bodied in the Rivals tournament though, bro. Alright, who's next on the list of FURSONA tales? By the way, if you're not following, consider following. That's all I'm gonna say. Next, oh, right. Let's go back up, because Kasai is here now. Kasai Zor, let's do yours next. Are you still here? Yo, let's go. All right. Well, bam. All right, here's Kasai Zor, and I'm gonna have to say the same thing I said about Dabundas. That cake. That is a bit too much for me. Good cake. It's also a fur tail, but its length is great. Its length is great. Don't worry, Secret, we haven't gotten to yours yet. The cake is justified to some degree. I still think that even with like a fluffy tail, you can definitely have cake with a fluffy tail, but there should still be a little bit of flow. The cake was not your idea, understandable. Like there could still be like a bit of flow at the tail base, but if that's not what you particularly cared for, then I think I could bypass that for now. But that is a very long tail. I like long fluffy tails. It's a very cool character, I will say. Butts are always at war with tails. I am on favor of the tail. I am not in favor of the butt. However, I would probably go... I'm leaning towards 3.5 myself, Dragon. 3.5. I'm more of a fan of thick reptilian tails. We all know that. But I can't say I can't appreciate a good fluffy tail sometimes. And this one's pretty good. I'm leaning towards 3.5 right now. I'm leaning towards the 3.5. Maybe a little less cake, a bit more base, like a thicker tail base with a bit more flow, and that could easily go up to a 4, in my opinion. That could easily go up to a 4 with some art that shows like a thicker base that flows with the butt better. Easily a 4. But for this particular art, I'm gonna have to give it a 3.5. Half Zoroark? Well, I'm very glad that you decided to still give it a tail. Based opinion. Very, very cool character, though. I am a fan. I like this character. Very well designed. I think it's awesome. I think it's personally super awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one. We'll scroll back down to where we left off. Is Korban in today? Fursuit actually coming soon? Hell yeah. I need to get myself a partial eventually. Is Korban here today? I know he sometimes is. They might not be here yet, though. They might be coming in later. No Korban? Nope. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to Korban later. All right. NG Dragon, ENGY. Are you in today? Mr. NG. Mr. Engi. Nope. All right. That's the end of the Twitter thread. We will come back and do the ones we skipped over. Quite a few we skipped over, just as a note. Later on in the stream. Let's switch over to the Blue Sky thread now. All right, we're going to go down the list. Anime Arcade. Are you in today? Anime Arcade, if I'm pronouncing your name right. Shame they're not here. Don't worry, Zoldo. We're still going to be reviewing the ones that aren't here. We're just going to be coming back to them last. Basically, we're going to prioritize the people who are here. Then once we're through all the people who are here, we're going to go back and do the ones that aren't here. That's the game plan. No? Okay. It just gives people a chance to actually see the reviews live. Melius. All right. Hey, Kasai, thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. Hello, Asuin. How are you doing today? You can relay him the info. Okay, Melius. Got it. I'll relay the info over. Oh my, I already love them. All right. Is it a call with you? Hell yeah. All right, here is Melius. Wha-bam. I must say, this character is adorable. This character is so cute. They are so cute. I am a fan. Their name is Nemoy. Nemoy. I love it. Second, very beautiful tail. I like how thick it is. I like how long it is. I can't really tell the base flow from this art. Want me to see me do it again? I don't know, Kasai. I don't think I can handle that. Wow. Reminds you of the Japanese personas. Yeah, it does kind of give off that Kamomo vibe. Kanomimi, or whatever it's pronounced. But yeah, in terms of tail base, I can't really see it specifically from this art. It could have a really good tail base. It could just be look a little tacked on. Kimono, yeah. There's other pics too. Were they provided with other pics? Because this is the only one that I can see in the Blue Sky thread. Oh, there's a gallery. One sec. Oh yeah, there are other pics. Hold up. Let me see if I can find one that shows off the tail base. And there is one that shows off the tail base. Here we go. Here's one that shows off the tail base a little bit better. I will say that tail base connection could be better. I think that could, like, that could connect a little bit better at the base right here. Right there is like, because there's a little, you can see a little bit of like, it's kind of a little awkward, like right around here. Like a little bit better flow right here, and you've got yourself like absolute flawless perfect tail. But it's still very good. Like this is still better, like a still pretty good connection. But I think right now I'm leaning towards giving it a 4. But if it gets a better tail base connection, easily a 4.5, maybe even going up to a 5. That's probably my opinion. That said, I love the character as a whole. They're very adorable. Let me see if I can get... there's more art of them too. One sec. Here, the tail base looks much better in this art. Like here, this is actually great. One sec. Kind of suggestive, but here you can see this is the kind of tail base I like to see. You can see it kind of connects much more smoother in this art. So, like, if this is what it's supposed to look like, then that's much better. This would be like a 4.5. But that's the thing about artists. Something tells you this one has an alt. Potentially. Sai, calm down with the bits. Potentially it has an alt. Yeah. I think we could potential. Agendered actually? Okay, good. I'm glad. As an asexual, I approve. And since I like this character so much, let's show one more. And they, not just because I like the character, but because you provided me with a lot of pictures. Here's another art. The tail looks great in this art. I love how long it looks in this one. I love how long it is in this one. Very good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 4 for my like final kind of score. But like 4.5 if it has a good proper tail base connection. 4 if it doesn't, 4.5 if it does. All right, next up on the list, it's Saz. Am I pronouncing your name right? We're in the suit. We're just waiting for your turn in queue. Aw, hell yeah. Is it gonna have a good tail base connection? I seriously want to get a partial suit, but I'm looking for a maker that can like make a partial tail that kind of like wraps around my hips so that it creates like kind of like a tail base for a partial instead of just hanging off my butt. I really want that, and I need to find a maker who's willing to accommodate that, and that might be really hard. Regardless, Sazer, am I pronouncing your name right? S-A-Z, Sazer? Because you're next. Sazre. Okay, Sazre. Got it. My apologies. You're next. And I am already liking what you're putting down. Oh shit, one sec. Where's the interact? Here we go. Oh, bam. Look at this motherfucker. Is that Plyvart? Yes, it is. You'll leave one personal bonus and whisper? Go ahead. That is a fucking lad. I'll say that. That said, this art, it's a little hard to see the tail of this art. Thankfully, you've provided ample other examples. And let me just say, I like what you are putting down here. I like what you're putting down here, my dude. that tail, it's long, it's thick, it's got a great design, it connects with the base well. Every single one of your arts, it's connecting to the base well. You clearly know what you want. Like, that base connection is exactly what I'm looking for in a tail. I'm just like, all 4 part art of these. It's very long. It's almost as long as you are tall. I think it could be a little bit longer in some of these arts. You destroyed the music player. Yeah, what happened to the music? I brought it back. I think I give it, personally, 4.5. I think if it in some of these arts, it could be a little longer. I want it just a tad bit, and I think it'd be fucking flawless. It'd be a 5. Easy 5 if it was just a bit longer. But it's like, if it's this size, is 5 out of 5 material. But like this one also 5 out of 5 actually. Here it's more of a 4. Here it's more of a 4. Twitch Whisper. I'll check the Twitch Whisper. I haven't gotten a Twitch Whisper. Unless it's just not updating for some reason. Odd. You can whisper on Blue Sky if you want. Yeah, no, it's weird. I definitely, like, I'm on Twitch. I'm clicking whisper and I don't see any. One second, I'll try searching for your name. Yeah, no, I don't have anything. Weird. You whispered it to the right person, right? Mika underscore tail lover. Weird. Some sort of DeviantArt? No, it's kind of like Twitter, except with without Elon Musk. Yeah, they're cute, though. Why haven't I gotten a whisper from you? That's so weird. I don't understand Twitch. Yeah, whispering on Blue Sky would be good. Can't be messaged on Blue Sky. I'm making this difficult for everyone, aren't I? Twitter? Twitter's fine. I can accept DMs from Twitter, I think. Is there like a setting that I need to do? Oh, chat settings. There, I just set it up so that I can accept messages from everybody on Blue Sky. You should be able to message me on Blue Sky now. As long as it, you know, saved my setting. There we go. I got it now. Oh shit, your suit is adorable. Your suit is adorable. Amazing. It gets a little thin at the tip, but damn, that's a nice suit. Hell yeah. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, who's next on the Blue Sky list? For the con one day? I am going to Anthrocon. I don't know if you are, but I'm going to Anthrocon. Hold the, like, border. Hold Shazre like burger. But a lot of your friends will be there. I'm also probably going to be at MFF. But yeah, I really want to get a partial. Once my mortgage closes, which should be happening within the next 2 months, I'm planning to try and put in an order for a partial suit. I just need a partial suit where the tail base wraps around me like and provides like an actual tail base. Gloves. I want like a head that matches my VR chat avatar like perfectly. Probably will be at MFF. Yeah, unless like something unexpected happens, but I'm currently planning to go. Don't hesitate to say hi. Same to you to me. I'm nervous. Hey, Secret, Rue, you're next. Nothing is certain, basically, yeah. Well, bam! Look at this absolute cute. Sage, I've got yours. I just skipped by you because you weren't there. We could go back and do yours now if you want me to. But yeah, I've always liked this. This is Deltamizer's art, I believe. Cute Rue. Your tail is nice and long. I can't, like, say that. You're the definition of socially awkward. Don't worry. This is very, very good. I love how long it is. I love how thick it is. Knowing you, Secret, you want a good tail-based connection. I know you, Secret Rue. I know you value tail-based connection as much as I do, probably, I think. I don't know if you do or not. I'm just guessing, but I think you do. So I know that your tail-based connection is probably peak. So this is very much probably a 4.5 for me. Not to mention, your Rue is so cute. For a wedding on the 6th. Your Rue is so cute. I love the color scheme. I love the little wave. They're so adorable. Look at their face. They're such a cute little Rue. I like how they're anthro, but still kind of have like a lot of the kangaroo elements to them. But they're still very definitively anthro. You know? Kangaroos are very easy to make anthro, though, to be quite honest. The dip tail is so cute. I agree. They can make a specific additional ref with. Jack, yeah, I know what you mean. It can be hard to find them. Because a lot of people value ass. I value tail-based connections. A lot of people value ass. I do not value ass. I am assless. Kangaroos can do barely anthro well. I agree. They can do that very well. But no, I love your art. I love this character. They're very adorable. Vegas splits the hips like lizards. What do you think of mine, Shazir? It doesn't really split my hips, but I think it still covers my thick tail base quite well, don't you think? I think it's pretty good. I think I'm rocking that tail pretty good. But you do you? No way. No, I understand, Marwin. Everyone has their own preferences. But this is my tail review stream. Show them the male tail. Oh yeah, Shazir, you probably would like my male Soroka. 1 second. What do you think of this motherfucker? What do you think of this motherfucker? Also, Accord, thank you so much for the Prime sub. There you go. Yeah, I like male Soroka's good. I'm gonna switch back to my Kieran though. For me, I prefer, I'm very much a relative thickness guy. It doesn't necessarily have to be thick, it just has to take up my entire rear. That's my opinion. Just like this one. See how it takes up my entire rear? That's what's important to me. Relative thickness is what I go by. If the relative thickness is good, basically if you have fat hips, you need to have a fat tail. If you have thin tips, your tail should take up your entire rear still. It should be proportional to your butt, essentially. Humongous waffle, thank you. Size does matter to some degree. All right, let's move on to the next one. Who's next on the blue sky list? Pixel! Mika's tail theory of relativity, exactly. I think Pixel said they were gonna miss this stream, so we'll do theirs later. Just in case Pixel's able to come later, we'll pass by them later, and we'll come back to them if we have time. No, we'll still do Pixels. Like, we're gonna come back and do the ones of the people who aren't here. Don't worry. Just, I want to give Pixel a chance to potentially show up later, you know, so that they can see it live. All right, next up is Croco B. I think you're here, right, Croco? Mr. Croco B. Hello, Croco B-O-B-O. How you doing? Today-o. It is I, Croco B. Here we go. Croco B, your fucking crocodile is so fucking cute. I'm just gonna say that right now. This is an adorable little guy. By the way, he's a little guy. From my understanding, you're small, right? You are small. You are a small little guy, and you're so cute. And look at that right here. You can tell good tail base connection. Right here, you can tell. This is a good tail base connection. 12 inches tall. Yeah, they're small. They are so small. But like that is a very, very good tail base connection. And by the way, the other art you provided, that is, I love this art. I love this art. I love how long that tail looks here. I love it. This is easily a 4.5 for me, potentially even going into a 5. This is very, very cute, Sona. Your Sona is adorable. I love them. Look at them. They're just a little guy. It's a digitigrade croc. It looks like it, yeah. 4.5 or a 5 for me. I think 4.5. I'm going to go with 4.5. Just because, I don't know. I think I got to have like some kind of thing. Probably close to a 5 though. It's like very close to a 5. Like high 4.5, if that makes sense. I'm a big fan of it. I think it's a great tail. I think your Sona's adorable. I think it's a great tail. Just a little guy on his birthday. Is it your birthday? I don't think it is, right? No way it's your birthday, right? Unless Sage is just saying shit. Nah, okay. Sage is just saying shit. That's a meme? Ah, okay. Such a good looker croc. Such a precious little boy. Such a precious little boy. We're actually getting through these faster than I expected, if I'm being blunt. So let's take a short break. So chat, How are you all today? Very tailed. I'm also very tailed today. Don't worry. Tired. Fell doodles. Do you want? I'm starting to think I'm probably gonna get through these. Do you want me to review yours now, or do you want to like potentially finish that rear view shot you said you were working on? You want to break from the tails? Pandora, maybe. Because you're awake right now, Val. I could review yours right now if you want me to. Had a very busy work week. I haven't done training at work. The last 2 days, I've been doing like a training course at work, which is kind of interesting. But at the same time, it was kind of boring. But I mean, at least it was easy. Might take too long to get done anyway. We'll come back later, Val, and if you're still awake, we'll do yours. If you don't care too much about seeing it live, we'll hold off to give you some time to potentially do that if you really want to. All right, I think we can move on to the next one. Huss the Kobold, are you here right now? Is Huss the Kobold. We have the whole VOD too, yeah. You're Huss? Ah, Jack, hell yeah. All right, let's get you loaded up. I think you gave me some additional art as well. You go by a different name on Blue Sky? Understandable. All right, here's the Huss. All right, Huss. I'll need to figure something out for this. There we go. I wasn't signed. I'm not signed in on because I'm using Twitch's browser source. Anyway, here's Huss. They've got additional art which might review better. I like the design. They're fun. I like the design, but if I'm going to be honest, those thighs, I'm sure there's some things here people are going to love a lot. But when I'm looking straight up at that tail-based connection could be better, but you mentioned earlier that you want to get someone who might make a better tail-based connection. So I'm not going to judge you too hard on that. It sounds like you want one. The length could be better, I think. But at the same time, it is about as long as your toe. I think that could be a little longer, if I'm being honest. It's pretty good, though. I'm a thigh enjoyer, thighs and tails. Of course you are, Sage. I think that's Prime content. I don't know what Clefe likes. I really don't. Still have to go on Discord. Yeah, we haven't gotten through the Discord ones yet, Sapphire. I also have some Twitter direct message ones as well. Overall, I think this tail could be a little longer. That's my personal opinion. Overall, though, it's pretty good. I think I'd give it like a 3.5. Easily a 4 if it's longer. So it's pretty good. I got hiccups. 1 second. Length is important to me. It needs to be as long as they are tall. Length is very important to me. Character is a 4.5. I like the character. They're fun. But before we stop, I got hiccups. But they have additional art. Here's another art for them. You can't see much of the tail here, but it gives you another look at them. We're not going to review the tail too much for this one, because you can't really see the tail. One second, I got a lot of Discord messages for some reason. Okay. Is not Twitch TOS safe? I'm gonna be honest, Jack. I looked at your character for like 2 seconds and I already kind of established that. All right, we got one more art piece to show. This is one. This one shows off the tail base a little better. That's been said for several people so far? Probably, yeah. Furry's gonna furry. Indeed they are. Indeed they are. They're powerful boy. Powerful boy. I like them. They're cute. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 3.5, potentially even a 4 for me. I think I might lean more towards a 4. They're pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Who's next on the list? Sorasu. It's Europe now. Are you ready? Because I know you're here. You already? Yes, you already. Because we had to skip by a couple people. We might take a break soon because I am getting through this faster than I was expecting. I had like 30, and if I'm going through them like one, I'm taking like 2-3 minutes on each. So we are going through these pretty quick. So let's maybe slow the pace down a little bit. Hopefully the GIF works. It's the blue sky stuff, right? Here we go. I don't think it worked, but we'll see. Look at this precious little boy. Oh, whoops. Cute little... Is it like a tar? You're a tar, right? Well, kinda. Yeah. Yeah, is it a tar? No... Is it a tar, or is it like just... Like, this is obviously tar. But like, these ones are more like you're just six-limbed. Half tar. Yeah, it kind of felt like that. Pretty cool design. This one doesn't really show off the tail too well, but this and this, these two arts, mwah, that is what I like to see in a fluffy tail, chat. That is what I like to see in a fluffy tail. That right there, that's what I like to see. Right there. I like this. I like this too. Spoiler alert, I like tars. Tars are basically just tails with legs. Like, think about it. Think about it, chat. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong, am I? You're always saying this. You will not think about that. Yes, you will. Yes, you will, and you will fucking like it. But I'm going towards a 4. This is a fucking solid fluffy tail. And from here, you can see it's got a pretty good tail base connection. Hi, Revelation. How you doing today? Love how it looks here. This is cute. This is cute. But I really like how it looks at these two arts, personally. Why would you say something so controversial, yet so brave? Because I can. Because I can. All right, we're pretty much through all the blue sky and all the Twitter. So you know what I think, chat? I think now's a good time to roll. We're going to take a short break. Because we're going to roll, chat. And we're going to roll pretty good. First off, I need to reiterate. Who here wants to enter the raffle? Because we're going to be doing it now. I think now's a good time. First of all, you need to be following if you want to win. I'm going to mention that right now. Me have no model. How do you enter? I'll explain it soon. I'll explain it soon. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. Everybody who has a model that can potentially enter. There's a raffle. Yeah, so essentially, here, I'll bring it up here. One sec. Where is it? Boom. So I'm having a mod raffle contest. So essentially, I know how to mod the games Street Fighter 6, Monster Hunter Rise, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. If you have a 3D model with it that you want to see added to one of these 3 games, then you can enter this raffle and you'll have a chance to win me creating that mod for you. The rules, it has to be a humanoid model. So that means it can't be like a feral model. It has to be able to fit over these like humanoid armatures with like lengthy legs, arms. It has to be like that. 2, it must have a tail, because obviously I'm a tail lover. Or you have to be okay with me giving your character a tail. 3, if it's a Gumroad model, like a model that you could buy publicly off Gumroad and use as VR chat. It doesn't have to be specifically from Gumroad. Just any model that you'd have to buy. I need to own that model as well, which means you might have to buy it for me if you want it to be added, because I cannot edit or do anything with that model unless I own it. This is a heads up. If it's a custom model that you're okay with lending me, then that's fine, because I don't need to own that. You're giving me permission to own it, essentially, by giving it to me, because it's your model. So just as a heads up for any Gumroad models. 4, if you do not have a model, but you know a video game character or some sort of publicly accessible model that has a tail that you would love to see added to one of these 3 games, you can enter the contest and have me add that video game character instead, in lieu of not having a model yourself. So if there's like a video game character and their model's available on the models resource, or their model's available online that I could find to rip easily, then you can elect to have me do that instead. Within reason, obviously. Not a Pokemon though, because I'm sick of Pokemon and I'm sick of Nintendo. And I have one more Pokemon mod coming already. And then the final rule is that this is for Street Fighter 6, Monster Hunter Rise, and Resident Evil 4 Remake. So I'm going to set up the raffle. I'm also going to do a quick ping into the Discord server, just so that people know that I'm doing the raffle now, in case some people specifically care about the raffle. Because some people might only care. So remember, if you don't own a model, you can still have me add a video game character of your choice. Basically, it'd be like making a request for a mod for one of these 3 games that you'd love to see. And I'll make it happen if it's within reason. And we could work on something and think about something too. So don't be afraid to enter. If you have a video game character in mind and you want to play as them in one of these 3 games, that is a perfectly fine use of that reward. Hi, Mirfail. We're doing the raffle now, and then we're going to go back and do some more. Has a full rip of Latch from Lethal League. I have used Latch for a mod already, says in Risk of Rain 2. I modded him into Risk of Rain 2. However, the problem with Latch is that his legs are kind of short. His legs are short, and he would look cursed on these rigs. Remember, it has to match these rigs. Like, it has, so keep that in mind. I have to be able to either extend their legs to kind of fit this kind of leg. They have to have like arms like this. Basically. I own the Latch plush, by the way. I own a Latch plush. Latch is based. Latch is based. Latch is great. Amazing shot on the wicker pick. You're just addicted to looking at that tail. I get it. Yes. All right, let's set up the raffle. You need a Latch size zipper. Yeah, pretty much. All right, let's set up the raffle. I got MooBot set up specifically for this. So it's going to be... anyone can participate. This is a note. Anyone can enter, but if you want to win, you have to be following. Okay? Otherwise, I'll pass on you. So make sure you're following the stream if you want to win. You can follow after you win. Just make sure you're doing that. Okay? I recommend following if you're not, though. Just saying. And you have to claim it as well. All right, all these settings look good. All right, everybody. The giveaway has begun. Enter if you want to enter. We're going to leave it open for a little bit. People are here that aren't following? There could be. Zabrio, do you even know what this raffle's for? Mod? Okay, good. Do you have a model in mind, I guess? Remember, make sure you have a model in mind, because I have to make sure that it's a realistic one, or else I will pass on you, okay? Can you join just to feel included? Make sure you have a model in mind for me to use, or else... Zabrio, question. Just to make sure, remember, if it is a, like... I edit yourself up the Yin base. Okay, Zabrio, is the Yin base a base that you have to buy? This is a reminder that if it's a Gumroad thing that you have to buy or anything like that, I do need to own that. And if you have to be okay with either buying it for me or something like that. Character Aeon from Soul Calibur 5. I do know the character Aeon from Soul Calibur 5. Look, join the raffle if you have an idea of a video game character you want me to add into one of these 3 games. Okay? And that is the thing. How many 5-star tails have been there? Not too many, Micro Sandman. Also, hi, how are you doing today? Big tail. Yes, you need to add a big tail, because I will not want to make your mod unless it has a big tail. Okay, good, you did. Excellent. I'm glad to be in the prestige rankings. And you're added into a skunk? Hell yeah. So far, we've only got 4 entries. I kind of expected more, not gonna lie. Come on, let's go. There has to be a lot more people who want this. Since we got plenty of time left, I'm gonna take it easy and let people have time to join. But I'm here for the raffle. Make sure you enter it, Demtroyer, if you didn't already. Exclamation mark raffle to enter the raffle. Is the same. Turns out every skunk is tail filled. Pretty much. Revelation. Demtroyer, you have to make sure... Yeah, there you go. You entered. Excellent. Unfortunately, don't own any of the games. Drat. As a note, look, guys, if you're going to enter the raffle, I sure hope you have an idea in mind, okay? Otherwise, I'm going to have to do the whole thing again. Hey, Pixel! How are you doing? Also, Kamehame, I think it might have not done yours because you added a comment to the end. You get here in time for the raffle, and we can do your tail review next. We had to skip over you, but once we're done the raffle, we can do yours. I've been skipping over them so that people have a chance to come in later. You weren't trying to get in? Okay. You have the character on the mind? Hell yeah. We got 8 entries right now. So make sure that you also play one of these games. That would be also very important. It has to be one of these. For what would what work, Revelation? One of the Darksiders character death? Can you post what character you're thinking of? Think you could send me what character you're thinking of, Revelation? Use a base to make a character for someone with 0 experience. What do you mean by that, Gravitas? Not to mention, I need to be able to access that model as well. Basically, that model needs to be something that I could download and use. So if you can help, if you could find a link to download the model, that would be fantastic as well. Mine skipped because you fell asleep. Yep, you did, Mirafel. we skipped it, but don't worry. We're gonna go back and do them all. It's just that I'm skipping them so that people have a chance to be here when we review them. Grabbing a free base and turning it into me. If you're okay with texture editing, then you might be able to. It depends on what free base you're looking at, though. Remember, if it's so, yeah. Don't think I've ever heard that one. That was the arcade mode boss theme, it seems like. Which might explain why you've never heard of it. That explains it. Sent me a link. He doesn't have a tail. You're saying I should add a tail to him? Is that what you're saying, Revelation? If I'm being honest, that would be pretty hard. I don't think I can really realistically do that without putting in an extreme amount of effort. So, unfortunately, I think I'd have to pass on that, Revelation. Does that affect your position? I think that'd be really hard, to be quite honest. It's a bit unrealistic for me. I wouldn't be able to give it the attention it deserves. Do you have another one in mind, Revelation, if you win, or no? Because it has to be realistic for me to do, and sometimes I'm not realistic. Pixel, I'm assuming you would want your Mantled Beast in a different game other than Street Fighter, right? Is that why you entered? I guess I'm not against putting Mantled Beast in anything. Would War work? I'm going to be honest, Revelation. A detailed model like Death would be very hard. Anything from Darksiders that doesn't have a tail would be really hard for me to add a tail to. And I don't think I'd be able to do it justice. I'm not that good at manipulating stuff to that level. So I'm just giving you a heads up, okay? Yes, you are. I'm not, bro. I'm not. Thinking about Monster Hunter? That'd be cool. It's been a while since I've modded Monster Hunter. Alright, anybody else want to enter? I'm curious as to who's gonna win. Especially since this is gonna be like a lot of effort on my side. So, like, I'm hoping that whoever wins it's gonna be a model I actually want to work with. Shit. Pixel's here, yes, Pixel's here. It's Alien from Resistance. You mean like a xenomorph? I could do a xenomorph, probably. I just need a good model for them. Or is it an alien from a game called Resistance? Revelation, I'm gonna be honest. I think you need that. You really need to have like a more set in stone idea that I think is a bit more realistic. I think a lot of your ideas are a bit beyond me, to be blunt. Just a bit beyond me. Begless is to get one from Reacher. Alright, final call for entering the raffle. Like, the idea of adding a tail, I don't want to add it. Okay, I'm adding a new rule. I do not want to add tails to video game characters. I'm okay with adding, like, one to, like, a model that would normally have a small one, like a VR chat model or something like that. But for a video game character, I don't think I want to add to that. It just is a bit beyond me, and I don't think I'd be able to do it justice. So that's another rule. I'm throwing that rule in right now. If you have a video game character in mind that does have a tail, then let me know and I can add that one. All right, once again, final call for the raffle. Even if it's an old game, Revelation, it needs to match one. It needs to match this skeleton look as well. Okay. Regardless, it doesn't even matter because you might not even win. So. All right, we've got 8 entries. Just kind of hoping for a bit more. But that's life, ain't it? Should we draw chat or should we wait a little bit? What do you think? Go for it. It's kind of scary though. It's kind of scary, chat. Wait a few minutes more. I don't know, man. I think most people who are here who have entered already. I think a lot of people would want to enter, but they don't have a model in mind. Oh, Kamehame actually entered. Okay. What a guy. What a guy. I'm locking it. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay. 5. I'm gonna draw now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Who won, chat? Because I know who won. Are you ready to find out? It's you! Weifu! Weifu has won the draw! Now, Weifu, you just need to type in exclamation mark claim to claim it. You have claimed it! Weifu has won it! It would have been so annoying if it was you. Do you have a model in mind, Weifu? Because I remember you saying you didn't have one. Or maybe you had one. Because I thought you already had yours added to Street Fighter. What do you have in mind? I don't know how it is for you. Yippee. Because I need to make sure it's realistic for me to add whatever you want me to add. You need to go more furry trash. It's just because people want to see their tails reviewed on stream, secret. Be the same one, you want to try it on Chun-Li instead? Okay, we can do that. All right, I'll work on that. I won't work on that right away, Weifu, because I'm pretty busy this weekend. So just as a heads up, it may take a little bit of time for me to get that finished for you. Sorry for wasting my time. Don't worry about it, Revelation. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. So I'll work with you over the thing. I should have it done by the end of June. That's my time frame right now. I should have no problem getting it finished by the end of June. So I'll try to get that done for you over Chun-Li. If it doesn't work out, do you have a backup plan though, just in case? I think it'll be fine. Like, I don't think I'll have any problems, but it'll be good just to have a backup plan just to be safe. Whatever, we'll figure it out. And all right, let's get back to the meat and potatoes of this, the tail reviews. And we might do more raffles for this. If this ends up going well, we might do more raffles for this to get mods into games. Because a lot of people have models and, you know, I'm sure they would like to have their models in games. Going on Discord? No, we're not going to go on Discord quite yet because some of the people we skipped over have come back. So we're going to go for theirs. All right. So in terms of people we skipped over, Mirfail Ninja is here now. So let's review theirs. You're still here, right, Mirfail? Yes? Hell yeah. How you been? I've been good, Pixel. You're the live version of Aoki singing this, where he forgot the lyrics. I've never seen that, says Air. I'll catch tomorrow on the VOD. Okay, Pix, Veldoodles, I completely understand. Hope you have a great night today. Take care. All right, Mirfail. Look at this cute little boy, a Dutch angel dragon. Adorable. I'm pretty sure this is your fursuit reference, right? Because you're getting a suit of this. First of all, they're cute. They're cute, chat. I like them. However, now it's time to be critical. That tail could totally be longer. That tail could totally be longer. I know this is probably meant to be like a fursuit reference. They're not a robot. I'm pretty sure they're not a robot. They are not a robot, MRL. I don't know why you thought they were. Totally be thicker too. I agree. I agree. It could be longer. It could be thicker. I'm just saying. It should be taking up your whole ass rear end. And it isn't. Have a good night, Revelation. Take care. I hope you had a great stream. They look like robot. It's not a robot, bro. It's a Dutch angel dragon. Character is a 4. I think, hey, Cybermagus. How you doing today? Good evening to you as well. Renovate that real estate, you know? I agree. I agree. My opinion on this is 3.5 because it could be longer and it could be thicker. So you lose some points for that. However, I love the character. They're adorable. They're very cute. I appreciate it. One second, I'm just getting caught up on chat a little bit. Yeah, 3.5. But if you make it longer and you make it thicker, easily a 5. I wanted you disappointed with your performance tonight. Aww. Were you playing Rivals 1 or Rivals 2 to Bundus? Still had no room for the tail fan. I see. Rivals 1, oof. Yeah, that is a disappointing result for you. You'll get him next time, Debundus. You'll get him next time. I believe. I will believe. Alright, chat. Let's move on. We have done Mirfail Ninja. Who else showed up later? I don't think Ubean's here yet. Oh, Cybermagus. We skipped over you earlier because you weren't here. I can see you're in the chat now. Let's do yours right now. Are you still there? Can you hear it? The pulses of the yep, hell yeah. The ironic rhythm is a grand orchestra. It's never the same tone. It's gotta work, so tuning in now. Hell yeah. And here's Cybermagus. I'm gonna say I'm a pretty good fan of this one. This is it can be hard. A triple tail, yeah. First multiple one. Ah, wait, that's cheating. Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. I will say, There's something going on with the base here that I'm not quite vibing with, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to make a good tail base with 3 tails. But if you could pull it off, it could be really, really nice. But I will say, they're decently fluffy. I think they get banned from stores for getting jammed on revolving doors. That sounds about right. Here's another art of them. I think my complaint is that these could be longer. I know you have 3 of them, and that's great, but I like length, and I think these could be longer. I think you could totally make them longer. Just have those gigantic 3 massive floofy things flowing behind you. I believe. Think about it. Just think about think about what I'm putting down here for like 2 seconds, and like maybe you can like kind of get on the same wavelength as me here. You know, just make them longer. Just make them longer. And we got something special going on here. And then we'll have something special going on here. I think, fair, you do love them big fluff. I like big reptilian tails more often than not. I like them when they're thick. So, I think my review is 3.5. But if you made them longer, easy 4 out of 5. Easy 4 out of 5. 3, that's an amazing tail. 3.5, in between amazing and mind-blowing. I think that's my take. I think that's a great score. Make them longer and you easily got a 4 out of 10. And you easily got a 4 out of 10. I'm a bit biased to thick tails, so I don't think I'd give a fluffy tail a 5. I'm sorry. It'd have to really impress me. There are definitely fluffy tails I'd give a 5, but they're rare. I'm gonna make that straight right now. They are rare. All right, guys. Now that we've done Cyber Megas, one second. I need to stretch for a second. Sentis is a 5. I don't know if Sentis would be a 5. Senti didn't submit there, so we're not reviewing Sentis. Voxian. Have you guys ever seen that that 3D model somebody made of a Fox Knight that had just like this ginormous tail? That'd be a 5 out of 10 fluffy tail for me. A 5 out of 5 fluffy tail for me, I mean. Yeah, you've seen it? Yeah. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. All right, who's next on the list? Dabble Babble's not here yet. Sage, are you here? I know you left, but are you back? I don't think they are. All right, we'll come back to Sage. We will come back to Sage. I don't think Maron Beret is here yet. I don't think Silkov is here yet. I don't think Cosmo is here yet. Put an image. Hey, Soul Saber, on my Twitter thread, on my Blue Sky thread, or you could Discord DM me. Ideally, one of the threads though. You'll get done. You'll get yours earlier if you put them on one of those 2 threads. Corbin, you're not here yet, and I don't think NG's here yet. All right, in terms of Blue Sky, Anime Arcade, I don't think they're here yet. We've done Melius, we've done them, we've done you. Pixel! Pixel, let's do yours. No, you're not here? Too bad. Pixel is an adorable mantled beast. Look at this lad. Look at this guy. I love your mantled beast, Pixel. I think their colors are wonderful. I think it's a very creative color scheme, very adorable. Obviously, mantled beasts have extremely top-tier tails. Just to give you guys an idea of what a mantled beast is like. Just to give you guys an idea. They have wonderful tails. Just to give you guys a quick little tease. Imagine this, but in that color scheme right there. That's Pixel's tail. Lit, I'll get to yours. Don't worry, I've seen yours. And trust me, you're probably gonna get a good score. But yeah, but one thing that's important to note, you love the white visor. I think the white visor is sick. I agree. Okay, I'm just switching back. Does a snake count? No, honestly, they don't. I prefer tails with legs because it makes the tail stand out more as a separate appendage. Skull. I love the white visor. Pixel, your Sona's cute. Your Mantle Beast is amazing. But that's not the only one that Pixel's given us. Pixel also has a proto-gen. And I must say... So first of all, that's like a 4.5. That's a 4.5 out of 10. 4.5, absolutely really good. Not a 5 because I need to be special with 5s, you know? I need to save 5s for the mind-blowing ones. For the really, oh my fucking gods. 4. So I need to be reserved with it. This is a good fluffy tail. This is the length I'm kind of looking for in a fluffy tail. Could be longer though still if I'm being blunt. Could still be longer if I'm being honest. Saves the 5 for my mods. The Prude, I'd probably go with a 3.5. And 4 if it was a bit longer. Enjoying yours actually. Caesar, I think I gave yours a 4.5. I can't remember though. What song is this? This is from Guilty Gear Strive. I just have the Guilty Gear Strive playlist going. Is Dragon the only 5 so far? Dragon was a 5, and he might be the only 5, yeah. Dragon is, like, really good. I can't remember if yours was a 4.5. You can check the VOD, because I'll whatever I gave you the first time, that's that. I think I just said it needed... I think I said in the Plive art, yours was a 5. But in the other arts, it was more like a 4.5. I think that's what I said. Because the Plive art, it was a lot longer. I think that's what I said. That was it? Yeah. I love it when it's long. Keyword 5. Wait, we're not done with you yet, Pixel. We still have your male Staroka. And I gotta say, that's a cute male Staroka. That's a cute male Staroka, if you ask me. If I'm being honest, of your 3 Sonas, Pixel, I definitely think I like your Mantle Beast design the best. This design is peak. This is honestly peak Mantle Beast design. This is still very good, though. I would say 4.5 for this. Yeah, 4.5. Easily a 4.5. Very close to a 5, though. Very close to a 5. That ale stroke is a 5 for you. Could be a 5 for me, to be honest. It's a very good tail. It's a very good one. It's a very good rear end appendage. A fan. I'm a fan. I like it when the appendage is reared and ended. Is no male. I'm getting tired. This is more tiring than I thought it would be because it's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. This is first time seeing a male Staroka. Mere fail. Have you not seen mine? Have you like not seen mine? Technically, this isn't a male Staroka. Really? I thought this was a male Staroka. It's a creature? It looks like one. What is it? It's a creature? Okay, it's a creature. Fine. It's a creature inspired by male Staroka. Okay? It's... For me or Fail Ninja who wanted to see it. They are just for us to compensate for the tail sides. I like that, yeah, but I tend to like more bipedal for some reason. You've seen it, never mind. Yeah, they're neat. Okay, Pixel. I think for the most part, you're like 4.5. Very, very strong. Very strong tail showing. Very, very strong tail showing from you, Pixel. I love your Mantled Beast the most. Adorable critter. All right. Let's see who's next. All right, we're pretty much done the blue sky ones. Somebody did, well, not all of them. There's still a couple we haven't done, but we're done all the ones from the people who are here. So let's go and do the Discord DM ones now. Starting with one that I've had my eye on for a while. By the way, going through all my Discord DMs might be kind of tricky. So if you've sent me one, I think I've got one from Gravitas, Game Freak, Lit Sapphire, For Real, Nico, Veldoodles, and I think Fire Ninja. I'm going to start with Fire Ninja, and we're going to go up my list. So, Fire Ninja sent me... This is going to be the first time a lot of you see Fire Ninja's full Sona. So I hope you like it, because I think they're very cute. No, it's not laggy. His actual Sona? Yep. He drew a little actual Sona for this, and let me tell you, this one might be a good one. I think you're going to like it. Look at this adorable critter. Look at them. It is a Nargatuku guitar with a tail that I must say I am quite enamored with. First of all, Targakuga. Yep, it's a Targakuga. First of all, Tars are pretty cool because they are basically like tails with legs. I mean, like, think about it. I'm telling you this, man. I'm telling you this, man. They're just basically tails with legs. Look at that. And second, holy shit, they've got even more coming out there. It's like, imagine being this creature and just feeling all of this extending from you. All of this. All the way around, curving around. And not to mention, even without the tar, that tail, long, thick, perfect tail-based connection. This, hella long boy. Hella long boy. This might be another 5 from me, chat. This is what you may not like it, but this is the peak male form. I think this is a really cute design, Fire Ninja. And another 4 here, not a fan of Tars. Damn, dude. You think tail lovers would like Tars? Personally, you'd say 6? Of course you'd say 6, Fire Ninja. Of course you would. It's a 5 for me, though. I'm a fan of this. It's very adorable. It is a 5 for me. Very adorable creature. Nargacuga guitar is a cute idea. I love it. It's a great. Our second 5. Shazir got a 5 too, with the Plive art anyway. Shazir. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm trying my best to remember, and I'm just a small-brained child. I'm just a small-brained child. Good night, Extreme. Thank you so much. Gotham doesn't sit right with you? Well, they'll sit on you. Mispronouncing things is my specialty. True. I love mispronouncing things. Shark anthers are technically Tars too. It's true. A shark. I find it so funny how shark tails are basically just a whole ass shark body, basically like shoved right up your ass. It's so fucking funny. It's so fucking funny. It is so fucking funny, in my opinion. Anyway, Fire Ninja, you're great. Your character's great. I'm just gonna say that. Your character's adorable. All right, next Discord. You didn't. Pixel didn't DM me any. Veldoodles. Let's do Veldoodles. I love Veldoodles Sona, to be honest. They're adorable. Basically an entire shark body. And I love it for that, Marwin. I love it for that. Here's Vel. Fun fact, Vel is the artist who drew these 2 emotes. So be sure to give him a shout out for that. Those 2 emotes are phenomenal. And he drew those, and he drew this as well. Vel is great. And Vel has a really cute Sona, in my opinion. It's pretty basic Fox, but he executes it so well, in my opinion. Literally a portable bed. Personally, I think 9 tails is a bit too much. Might be a bit too much. But the 3 tail, those are fluffy. We saw another 3 tail, but what's different about this one is that these are noticeably bigger. These are noticeably bigger compared to the last 3 tail one we saw. Noticeably bigger, and I'm a fan of that, especially in this art over here. Right here. This art, I love how they look here. These are very big, very fluffy, very well. I'm gonna say a 4 for this one. I'm gonna say a 4. 4 out of 5 for this one. Mind-blowing tail. I love Vel. His Sona's so cute. You have a weak spot for foxes? I kind of do. And I did 2 of them for 0. Pixel. Pixel. I'm just mentioning Vel because they drew my emotes. I'm sorry, okay? Pixel. Don't do this to me. Anyway. Look, I'm sorry, Pixel, okay? I'm not trying to, like, slight you when I do that, okay? I think your art is great. I know you're just messing with me, but it can make me legitimately feel bad, and it's like not like I'm trying to do that, you know? That's a better 3-tail than the previous one. I agree. And the previous one was still good, Secret. Like, let's not, like, kid ourselves. That one was still good. But this is how you do 3-tail, I think, in my opinion. This is great. And the 9-tail's cool too, but it's a bit... They're a little shorter. I definitely like the 3-tail more. I think 3 is like a perfect amount of fluffy tail, in my opinion. It's like a perfect balance between multi-tail, but not going too overboard. It just feels like just right. No problem, Pixel. It's okay. But yeah, I really love Velsona. They said they're drawing like a ref chart to show the backside, so that'll be very cute. Love Vel's work. He's great. Consider commissioning him if you have time. Pixel's also a great artist. But that's just your own bias. Understandable. I think 3 for Foxtails is a good balance, though. But yeah, Vel's great. I love him. All right, next GM one. Nico specific... Oh, you're Demtroyer, right? Demtroyer, are you still here? I think they left. They specifically asked me to wait, though. So we'll skip Demtroyer for now until they come back later. If they come back later. If we run out of other ones, we will do theirs, though. They're just paid for Witchell repairs, so that'll be later. Dragon, you can just draw your own art. I'm gonna be real. I'll fucking do it again. All right, are you here, meme? The meme overlord. You were here earlier. I don't know if you're here right now. Dragon sure can own it. And Dragon should take commissions. But they're not for some reason, because they don't like money. Why don't you like money, Dragon? Take people's money. Your art is really good. Glad you were able to get here. I'm glad you were able to get here too, Pixel. This has been a great stream. I'm not gonna lie. This has been a really nice stream. Money, 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 money. Money. Hello. I like money. Okay, we'll skip past memes for now. Lit Sapphire, are you still here? It's your turn. And let me tell you, chat, you're gonna like this one. If they're here. I can see them in the chat list, but are they like live and watching? Yep, hell yeah. Alright, Lit, let's go. You're not ready for this one, chat. Well, bam. Look at that. That, my friends, is what we call a tail. And you can see right here in this art, great tail-based connection. A little bit too much cheek right here, but there's still a nice smooth connection. So I will accept it. But that's a good tail. That's a good tail. That's a good tail, chat. That is it's as long as they are tall. But wait, let's not get our scores in yet, chat. Because there's more. There's more, chat. There is more. More art. They sent me a lot. I'm going to specifically share the ones that show off the tail well. I love how everyone's just going, whoa. Look at this. Nice perspective. Everyone in the fucking chat going, whoa. Say this is too much tail. I dare you. It's a good tail, bro. It's a good tail. Imagine being that character, feeling all of that, extending. Ooh, that's good. These exceptionally long tails. I'm trying to think. I bet I know who you're talking about. This might get a 5 from you. I'm leaning towards 5 myself. I might be leaning towards 5 myself, chat. All right, all the other ones aren't the best at showing off the tail that you sent me, and I don't want to send too much. I don't want to send too much of the art because that's a little much. So we'll go back to, we'll just keep this one up for now. The base of the Kobold for Make It Real on VRC. Hell yeah. Make it real, Lit Sapphire. Yeah, I'm going to give this one a 5. I think this one's a 5. This is what I like to see in a tail. This is what I want in a tail. This is peak body goals. I wish I had a tail like that. I wish I could feel through that tail. I wish I could swish it and just experience having it. That's the dream. That's what I want to, that's what I want in my life. That's what I need in my life. I need that, chat. You don't understand, chat. I fucking need a tail. Anyway, moving on. I want to make sure I get through all of these. I think if I could get through all of these in a 3-hour stream, I think I'd be happy. I'd be okay with ending. Music where there is no beginning and there is no end. Yes, indeed. Copy that. All right, let's move on to the next one. Is Jackie's on Twitch here? Jackie's 42. Are you still here? That's you. All right, you're Game Freak on Discord, right? Correct? Hell yeah. All right, chat. Here's another tale for you all. Well, bam. Personally, I love the length, but I think that base could be a little thicker. I think that base could just be a little thicker, but it's very close to being a great, fantastic tail. It's just that base that's just a little off to me. That could just be a bit thicker to take up the entire rear. And I think it'd be perfect. I think I'm leaning towards a 4 on this one. It could be, but like, that's a good character. I like them. I think the base could just be a little thicker, and it would be so perfect, in my opinion. I think either 4 or 4.5 for me is probably what I'm leaning towards, because that's a damn good tail in a lot of other respects. Could be a bit chunkier. I agree. Monitor lizards are so cute, Cesare. They're so cute. Don't have it in full. We could do Zoldos later. Let's get through the ones that that I have submitted already first, Pixel, and then we can maybe do that if we have time at the end. But yeah, no, this is a great one. I like it. It's a good tail. All right, chat room. Alrighty then, chat room. Gravitas, are you? I know you showed up earlier, but are you still here? Have you seen a person in the Discord with a monitor persona? Who is it again, Mike? You're here. Crow, did you submit yours? I can't remember. Musket? Oh, yeah. They don't talk very much. They should talk more. I need Musket to poke their head into the server more. Nope. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're a raccoon, right, Crow? Their art is great whenever I see it. Hey! Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing today? Let's see if I can pronounce your name right. Nice. The gigantic fluffer, as they should. All right, Gravitas, you're next. And I think yours is pretty fucking good. Except I might have to slam you for some things. Here is Gravitas. Very cool Sona. Very cool Sona. Good long. I like the thick tail. Great thick tail. It's nice and flowy. It could be a little longer. If I'm being blunt, it could be a little longer in this art, but it's still pretty good. It's still pretty long. It's like my arm is fucking. And of course the gravity starts playing. Of course. I'm a pull gravitational 4. I'm leaning towards. There's one thing about this tail though, chat. He has other art of it, and I'm gonna have to slam you down a little bit, maybe. I'm sorry for this Gravitas, but that tail base needs work. That tail base needs hella work. That is too much ass. That is too much ass. That is a bit too much ass for me there, buddy. What are you doing with that much cake? You need to get rid of that. That thick tail needs to take up that entire rear right there. What do you mean? What's the Sea of Chides Plaza? Is that like noise? What is that? Whatever. It's gonna become an event, the D-Cakeinator. You fucking bet I am. Get rid of all butts. Shazra, if you didn't know, this Kirin model did not have a tail like this initially. The Twitch streamer? Ah, okay. It's their server. Got it. But yeah, this model doesn't normally have a tail like this. I edited it to look like this. Specifically because I needed it to have the thick flow. I've done that with a number of my models. For example, if you've ever seen the Wicker Beast, I've edited the Wicker Beast to also be like that. That is too low. I don't think it's that low, Marwin. It just needs to flow better, and it would probably look a lot better. You'd be surprised how low a thick tail actually would be in like a reptile if they were to stand up straight, to be quite honest. Like, it basically would come out of like, it would be like almost flush with their normal body. You'd be surprised how low it would be. It follows the spine, it should be fine. Exactly, and that rhymes. Especially for a thick tail. But I agree, it should flow better. If it flowed better, like it's really connecting, like, if it flowed better with the rear, it would look a lot better. But yeah, it's still great. I think I'd give it a 4 personally. If it flew better, it'd be a bird, I suppose. But yeah, I give it a 4. That is my final score. All right, that's through. I think we got through most of the Discords. I think the only ones that I haven't done are Demtroyers and Meme Overlord, because I'm just gonna wait a little bit for them to have a chance. You're happy with the score? Hell yeah. Fellow bass enthusiast. I don't know if I would say that. I'm not a I listen to video game music. I just listen to video game music. Hi, how are you doing today? Honestly, he's old as in the meantime. He started vibing hard to the bass solo. I mean, a good bass can be addictive, but I wouldn't necessarily call if I'm myself a bass enthusiast. But I do like a good bass line in video game music. Pronounce bass. Right. Bass. Yes, I get it. I'm stupid, okay? I mispronounce things all the time. We get it. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. Stop it! A bass bassist. Yes, do it. That'd be so funny, actually. Wow. Wow. All right, next up, let's go back to the Twitter thread. Oh, wait, there was one in a Twitter DM. That's because I think I know why that's doing that. It's because of the settings I have. Where I have it being... I know why it's doing that. It's because of settings I have for... when I'm... what's the fucking word I'm looking for? When I'm doing a capture card game and I have to mute my desktop audio. Alright, there's one Twitter DM I got, if I remember correctly. Fake Plastic Forests. Are they watching the stream right now? Because we'll review theirs next. But that was sweet. It's food. I only found out about the correct pronunciation when I was older. Yeah, no. Mispronouncing things just means you read a lot. That's all I'm gonna say. That's an interesting username. Fake Plastic Forests. This is their name. Wait, what's wrong with that name? Am I missing something? Segway? Segui. Is that your post on Blue Sky? Direct post on Blue Sky. Might have done it wrong. Not sure. Oh, no. This is Soul Saber. I don't know if I've got yours. But you basically just replied to the thread that says put your sonas here. All right, here. We're going to do this person's because they mentioned in the Twitter DM that they probably aren't going to be able to join the stream. So we're going to do theirs. They've got a really cool Sona. All right. Dude, I'm freaking home right now. We'll do yours next, Deb Schroyer. We're getting close to the end, to be quite honest. All right, chat. Look at this fucking thing. Except it's not fucking loading. Oh my gosh. Crap, it's because they sent it to me in a Discord DM. I can't just load it up. Not a Discord DM. I mean a Twitter DM. I got an idea though. What a great name. How are you doing today? Right click, open a new tab. I did that noise. It didn't work. It's giving me this page cannot be found. Like it loads on my browser, but when I type it in here, it doesn't open. Snipping tool. No, don't worry. I got an idea. There we go. Look at this weird ass motherfucker. This is like a Yveltal thing with a prehensile tail. I don't know, but this is a very cool design. So this is from Fake Plastic Forests, is their name. So like it's like a Zweidhart is his name. And apparently, so yes, very cool. However, I must say, this right here disappoints me. Look at this. You see this? Look at that tail-base connection, chat. What is with that thin-ass tail-base connection right there, chat? That thin-ass tail-base connection right there ruins it. It's almost perfect. Extend that base connection, make it thick, remove the ass. Get me my de-assinator, shoot it at them, and they're suddenly a 5. Goes down to 3.5. But look at those glutes. I don't care about the glutes. I don't care about the glutes. I care about the tail base. However, the tail itself is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. It's just that base is like from black and red characters. I have a little bit of black and red in me, noise. And you like my Sona? Hey. But yeah, I would probably give this a 4, but it would be an easy 5. An easy 5 if that tail base is fixed. It's a 4 for now, but if that tail base is fixed, easy 5. Easy. Black and blue and purple. But you like black and purple too, Noise. I'm just saying. I seem to hit a lot. I seem to tick a lot of your boxes. That tail face needs to be bigger. Exactly, Marwin. I think we could both be on the same page that there needs to be at least a little bit of flow there, you know? You know, Marwin? Like, I'm not, like, you feel me on that at least? You feel me on that? This is a great design, though. I think this is a really cool character, and I just think that needs to be fixed. If that's fixed, fucking golden. It'd be a 5. Easy 5. All right. Dem Troyer, now that you're here, let's do yours. Just a second, I'm loading it up. We're almost done, by the way. We're getting close. Free-roll waist tail. Oh my gosh, you got my tail. Incredible stuff. This stream's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. I really hope you guys are having fun. This stream's been fun. Alright, look up, boom. Here is Dem Troyer, also known as Nico. Well, bam. Alright, so first of all, I think this design's adorable. Seeing all the tail, I agree. It's been a lot of fun. I think they're adorable. However, that length, bro. That length. Have you considered making it longer? Dem Troyer. Have you considered just taking it and just going like that to make it as long as you are tall? Have you considered doing that? Because if you did that, that'd be a really good cattail. I am probably going to. Now that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my boy. He's agreeing with me. In that case, you get an easy. That would be an easy 4 if it's as long as you are tall. But right now, it's a 3. That's my opinion. Yeah, I think it could still be longer, Noise, if I'm being blunt. It could still be longer. It could still be longer. Make it like Senti length, and we're good. Make it like Senti length, and you easily get a 4. But right now, 3. It's a 4 for you. Fair enough, Marwin. Fair enough. But that's my take on it. However, I think your character's adorable. You think you got it now? Okay. We're going through the Discord DMs right now, so you have to rate. I'm not rating Senti's tail unless they submit it to my fucking thing. Thank you guys so much. You're welcome. Don't worry about it. Now, my brother could potentially barge into this room at any second now, so I might want to try and wrap this up by 10 o'clock if possible, and then we can maybe vibe for a little bit, and then I end the stream a little early today. Because I'm a little tired, and I got a big day this weekend. I don't have a big weekend at all. I'm just pretending I do. Got a session with friends? No problem, Mir. do griff noise. We'll do that last if we have time. Oh shit, we're almost out of music. We've almost listened to the entire fucking Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack. It only took like 2 hours. Alright, anyway, next one. Let's go back to Blue Sky. All right, Ratio Silvercraw. I'm assuming that is you, Soul Saber. You submitted to Twitter DMs? Got it. Why did you... Crowq, you showed up in my sensitive DMs for some reason. You can understand why. Oh my. It be you? Okay. All right, let's get your character in here. So here's the first art that I received from them, from Soul Saber. Well, bam. That is a cute old dragon, if you ask me. That is a cutie motherfucking dragon. However, I'm having a hard time seeing its tail in this art. But I can see that it looks long, which I'm a happy fan of. Very floofy. It looks long. I'm trying to like see it better. I know you sent me another art and we'll check that one out. Don't worry. A floofer for sure. Yeah, this might be a really good one. 4 tails, one with a tail maw. Of course. 4 of them? That's a bit much, don't you think? I was wondering what's going on here. That seems like a lot. Honestly, there might be a bit too much going on there. That makes it very hard to find out. Full extension from the rear? Hell yeah. That means I might actually like... Here's another piece of art that shows the base a little better. Unfortunately, I think it could be really... The art that I'm seeing here, like, I love the idea of your Tail Soul Saber, but the 2 art pieces you gave me is making it very hard to see your tails. Like, that's the only problem I'm having here, is that I'm having a hard time reviewing it because I'm having a hard time seeing it. I'd have to give it, so like, that's my only real concern. I like the idea though, and your character's cute, very fluffy. Now this art can be somewhat suggestive, so I'm gonna switch back to this one because this one's adorable. Oh, is this you petting your tail here? You said tail maw? I'm trying to like understand this art, but there's just so many floofy things. I'm having a hard time understanding it. Yes? Ah, I see. I probably would give this a 4 then. I think I'm leaning towards a 4. I think a 4 is a good review for that. I'm not a huge fan of tail maws, personally, but I see the appeal. For me, I'm not personally a fan of that kind of stuff. For me, I'm seeing leaning towards a 4. You get Gem in the other. Adorable. Very cute Sona, though. I think your Sona's amazing, Soul Saber. They look extremely soft, indeed. But I'm going to have to give it a 4 for the tail, I think. Ones you missed? Hell yeah. I love it. I want to try and finish the stream up by 10, I think. I think 10's a great time to end this stream. It's a point penalty for you. Drat. But some people love that shit, Marlon. Some people love that shit. It's interesting how many ways you can make a tail interesting. All right. Let's do crow cues now. And here's crow cue. Chubby little fella with a fat fucking tail. I must say I like them. They're cute. I like it. And the tail's quite big and fluffy. Giant, indeed. I can't really see the tail-base connection too well. Floofy Instant 5. Marwin, I think you have a type, and it's very obvious what your type is. It's quite obvious what your type might be. 5? I'm leaning... That tail's a bed. 4.5. I'm leaning towards 4. I think it's either a 4 or a 4.5 for me, I think. That's a very good fluffy tail. The actual sculpt I have it, it's kind of messy. I know, I completely understand, Crow. I completely understand. Personally, though, I think I'm leaning towards either a 4 or a 4.5. Probably more towards 4, just because I'm a thick tail lover more so than a fluffy tail lover. But I can easily see this being a 4.5 for a lot of people. For me, I'm leaning towards a 4 personally. I think they're cute though. They're adorable. I think you got a really cute Sona Crow, and I think this is the first time I've seen it, and now I see why you're a Maple main. Unless this was inspired by Maple, in which case even funnier because of Green Raccoon. Green Raccoon. You have your own bias. We all have our own biases, and that's what makes this so fun. Nobody's right or wrong. Your first thought was Maple? Yeah, this is a Maple vibe for sure. One sec. You get slapped by all the tails at the end? Nah. Alright, chat. We're gonna go back now. It's time to do all the ones that we skipped over. And trust me, we've got some good ones. In fact, our very first one that we skipped over is probably gonna be a perfect 5. Are you ready for this, chat? Chat, I don't think you're ready for this. You're not fucking ready for this. Like, there's no way you're fucking ready for this. You're prepared? It's Sir Space Dragon. He has great art. If you have never seen their stuff before, you're not gonna be disappointed. Let me just tell you that. I mean, one sec. I gotta go to interact here. Look at this motherfucking chonker. Look at this motherfucking chonker. Look at this fucking thick chonker. Perfect tail base. Absolutely fucking perfect tail base. Absolute length. And this isn't even the best art to show it off. Look at this thing. That is a fucking... That's what I like to see in a tail, chat. That's what I like to see in a fucking tail. Look at that length. Look at that thickness. Look at it. It is... This is what I like to see, bro. He gets the tail base, bro. He understands that there is no room for ass. There is no room for ass. He gets it. Absolutely none. This is a 5. This is easily a 5. No doubt in my mind. No doubt. This is what all men should strive to have. Love his art too. His art has a very distinctive style. I've known Sir Space Dragon for a very long time, and although we don't talk as much as we used to, and I probably should reach out to them more often, they've always been someone I consider to be a friend. So if you're watching the VOD, I hope to see you IRL, maybe at Anthrocon. So if you're checking the VOD, be sure to reach out and say hi. I still have your plushie. It's in my closet. The one you got me. Just saying. Alright, love his character. I love his character. His character is fantastic. Fantastic tale. And let's move on to the next one. And we ran out of music, chat. So we're going to listen to Ace Attorney music now. And you're just going to have to accept that. because it was the first thing that showed up on my YouTube. All right, next up, DJ Muffin Tops. Love this guy's art. This is cornered by tail. Trust me, bro, DJ Muffin is one who really understands big tail. At least the big floofers. They understand the big floofers. And I can tell you, this man, they've joined the Discord server recently, and if it wasn't already obvious that they loved tails, seeing them in the Discord, they obviously love tails. They are a connoisseur of the 10th degree, and I'm here for it. I love their art. I love the energy they bring. It's a Riolu, Gravitas. It's a Riolu, except they multiplied the tail by 3 or 4 or maybe even 5. It's a Riolu, Gravitas, with big ears. It's a Riolu, except they took the furry parts and made them and like, we're here for it. I love the Riolu's fluffy tail. This is a 4.5 out of 5 fluffy tail for me. This is what, like, I love when it comes to, like, obviously I can't give it a 5 out of 5 because I'm biased, but in terms of like fluffy tail, this is sort of what I'm looking for. This is sort of the energy that I want from a fluffy tail. Bigger than they are, that's how I want. That's what I like. And I want to see more of that. However, they didn't just send me this one. They didn't just send me this. They also sent me their Hakomo. And let me tell you, that is a fucking 5 out of 5. That is a fucking 5 out of fucking 5. Perfect. Perfect tail base. Perfect length. Bigger than they are. Love the scales. Love the tip. Love the fluff on the top. Love it. This is a fucking 5. Absolute fucking fuck. Komo's already one of my favorite Pokemon, if you didn't already know. My 2 favorite Pokemon are Noivern and Komo, just as a heads up. And Hakomo being the pre-evolution of Komo. It should be 1-1-1 ratio of thigh, tail, thigh, ideal. This character is perfect fucking 5 in my opinion. DJ is someone who understands a good tail. They know what makes a good tail. I respect them. You should respect them too. Just saying. Shut up, Mike. Love that shit. Thank you so much for submitting your stuff, DJ. Let's go back down. We've already done you, done you, done you. Ubean. All right, Ubean. I'm sorry, but I know Ubean IRL. I hung out there. I've hung out with them. We got together for an event at one point. I think it was I think we were in Wonderland. It was Wonderland. We went to Wonderland. We went to Canada's Wonderland, and he's a great guy. However, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I think you're a great guy, but I think your tail needs work. I think your tail needs work, bro. I think this needs some work, bro. I love your character, though. They're cute as fuck. They're very cute. Great suit. But what is this, bro? What is this, bro? I need you to understand that you need some length there, bro. You need some length there. You need some length. You need to make it long. You need to make it long. Do you see it? The O? That's not the only image they provided as well. They also provided this. We got our first 1 point. I have to agree. This is definitely a 1. I'm sorry, Eugene. I'm sorry. If you're watching the VOD, I don't know if you will. That's a 1. There are people for whom this is perfect. I'm just not the target. True. All tails are valuable. All tails are good. That's why a 1 out of 5 is still a good tail. All tails are good. It's better than no tail. Exactly. Escidian. Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Fuck. How do I pronounce your name? I do not know. I am confusion. MRL, people have sent me that video like 100 times. Don't ask me stuff like that, man. An X instead of OB. Like Obsidian, but with an X. Instead of Obsidian. Exhibian. Excidian, got it. Okay, perfect, thank you. I think I can, that kind of makes sense looking at it too. Excidian. All right, still, Bean, you're a fun guy. Hope to hang out with you again at some future Toronto meetups. Just saying, I like it. Hope to see you again if you're watching the VOD. I don't know if you're watching the VOD, but you might not. But yeah, you're good. You're a good guy. We've done Mirror Fail. The best Jurg is next. This is the best Jurg. We got Rhine Boy. That looks like a double tail going on there. We got a fucking feral one. Quadrupled. I think we got a double one going. A bit of walking wake stuff going on here. I kind of vibe with that. Walking wake has kind of opened my eyes to like double-tailed Jurgs. So like that's kind of like made me woke at how good that could be. However, I'm gonna be honest, this could be longer. This could be longer, boys. That could be way longer. Like it's not, it's like that's how big it is. You look at his compared to his body, that could definitely be longer. That could definitely be longer if you ask me. I love the character though. They're very cute. I just think their tail could be longer and maybe a bit thicker too. But the twin tail, you definitely got something going there, I think. That could work really well. I think that's a... Yeah, it could be a longer, could be a little thicker. I think a 3.5 is what I'm going for. But with a few small tweaks, easily could be a 4, 4.5. Could even reach 5 levels. Hi, Enkoi. How are you doing today? If you want me to pick you, you got to submit your shit to either my Discord DMs, to my Twitter profile page, or my Blue Sky page, and I will review. How are you doing today, Enkoi? We're almost through this all. I'm getting close to the end. We've been doing this for 2.5 hours now. Well, longer. We're almost at 3 hours. That's a Phoenix Wright music playing in the background. Can I submit my resume in person on my face? What the fuck do you mean by that? Enkoi is 5 points. I'm gonna be honest, I've got some... Enkoi is pretty close. But I think they're... From what I've seen of their model, their tail-based connection can be better. I'm very picky with that. Very picky with that. But funny? Oh no. I'm very picky with that. But Enkoi's a cute bean. Enkoi's a cute bean. I'm just gonna say that right now. They're a very cute bean. Tail is heavier than your couch. Oh, we'll see about that, Enkoi. We'll see about that. Who's next? Done you. Dabble Babble. Now Dabble's funny, because they're a Noivern. Oh, what the fuck? It's not putting down what I'm putting on, and I think it might be because his profile might be set to like Emirates Insure or something. I don't fucking know. This is his brother? No. They're much hornier than me. Here we go. This is Dabble. And yes, they have an alt of this one, you can tell. Now, if I'm gonna... I like Dabble. They're cute. They're also a Noivern, so I'm a little biased towards Noiverns. Noivern is my favorite Pokemon. But they got a bit too much cake going on here, chat. They got a bit too much cake going on here, bro. A bit too much cake. But knowing them, that's an intentional choice. And I respect it. I respect it. Just me personally. Me personally. That's a bit too much cake. However, I like the length. The length is good. I think it's a 4 for me. I think it's a 4 for me. Remove the cake, it could potentially be a 4.5, even move it into a 5. Should be illegal. Near the base. The base could be a little better. The base is almost too small. I would agree with that. That's my only complaint with it. There's another art that they provided for me, because they have a model as well. So let's get that in there. Oh, bam. Their model's very cute. They use it on their stream. But that's your opinion. No problem. I get that as well. The model is mad cute. I agree. It is. It's a great model. Looks a bit rude. You know what? You got a point there. It kind of does, now that you mention it. It's kind of interesting. You're such a sucker. I do wear glasses, but I don't want to wear glasses. So my ideal Sona wouldn't wear it. But I'm not also not stupid enough to go ahead and get LASIK just for my eyes when my eyes aren't that bad. Put glasses on my Sona? No. It's in the way of suiting. Oh shit, you're right. I'm gonna have to consider that. I might have to look at the contacts if I decide to get ahead. I might have to look at the contacts. I don't know if I'd want to wear contacts, but I mean, it would be better than my glasses getting broken when I'm putting my suit on. You got contacts? I might consider that. Or I might just accept that things will be blurry. My eyes, like everything's blurry, right? But not so much that like I can squint a little bit and I can still read stuff on like the computer screen. I can still like if I squint, I can still see. It's not that bad. Okay, it's pretty. I just took my glasses off. It can be pretty bad. But I've seen worse. You can't see shit without your glasses? Yeah, I'm better than that. Even more when I'm in a suit? True. That's also very true. But yeah, Dabble's got a cute Sona. Aren't that bad? Use them when you go on. Yeah, I might look into some contacts. So how does contacts work? I gotta get them in my like prescription, right? How do they work? I've never worn contacts before. Yeah, okay. I'll look into that, but I'll look into that once I get my suit. Who knows? Wearing my glasses with my suit might be okay. Probably not. I'd only wear the contacts if I'm suiting. You just see an eye doctor more time? Okay. Well, I've got eye insurance, I think, so I don't think that'll be too bad. I can just go to the eye insurance and say, hey, I want to get a prescription for contacts. A glasses-friendly suit. I probably have to get a bigger head. And the problem is I don't like the big head style suits. I'd want a smaller head. So if I'm getting a smaller head, I definitely need to get a... I definitely do. I'm like 100% sure I don't have astigmatism. Under Canada's universal health care? Not really, no. Eye doctor is not really. We do have to pay to get a prescription. So... Dentist as well. I have to pay for dentist appointments. That's why, which is a little annoying. But insurance is pretty easy to get, and it's not like complicated, so it's not like the end of the world. I get like 80% off dentist appointments, I think. Anyway, enough talking. We have more tales to review. Hey, is Sage back? Doesn't look like it. We'll do Sages anyway. Here's a Leem suit. Well, bam, a Lima. Look at this cute motherfucker. Well, bam. Adorable lad. I will say, I know Sage, and I know their tail is much longer than this. So I'm not gonna. So I basically they provided me pictures of their suit primarily, but I know their tails are really big, and I like lemur tails. Lemur tails are great. In terms of just what they're providing with these images, though, I think I'd probably go for a 3.5, just because I think that could be a little longer. You know, I think that could be a little longer if you ask me. I think that could be a bit longer. Personally, though, I know that if their art would probably end up being like closer to a 4, or maybe even a 4.5, because lemurs can be really, really, really good. There are real practical limits to limit your tail length. Yeah, I don't care noise. I still would get a 6-foot footer. I'm minimum getting 6 feet. Minimum 6 feet long. You know you will get one. For me, I probably would just let it drag and then figure out how to wash it. That's probably what I would do. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Sage could easily hit like 4.5 with art. Like, I feel like their Sonas would probably be incredibly big. Anyway, I want to kind of get through this by 10. So it's like 9:58. So I got to start like really figuring out who we're missing. Here is Maranbere. We got a Kitsune. 9 of them. Woo! More floof, yes. Have fun, Mare. Take care. That's a lot. Personally, though, it's a bit too much at times. But I do find it interesting that one of them is white and like opposite. That's interesting. I like that kind of mentality. But I think they could be a little longer, if I'm being blunt. But when you got 9 of them, that's a lot of real estate that they're trying to take care of. I tend to be more of the opinion that I like one long one compared to multiple. And I think these could be a bit longer. I think I'm leaning towards probably a 3.5 for this one. Just because they could be a bit bigger. Especially in this art. They're a little small here. Travel to time zones. Thank you for the stream. It was fun. No problem, Mexidian. I hope to see you again in a future stream, potentially. I stream a lot of variety stuff. So I hope if you find any of that stuff fun, definitely consider sticking by it for future ones. I'm a huge variety streamer. I play all sorts of games. That goes for everyone here, by the way. I'm really trying to make this big, you know? Yeah, but for me, I think I'd probably give this a 3.5. I like Multidale. I think they're a cute character, though, for sure. One sec. I'm going to move on. I'm going to try and kind of nail through these last ones. If you want me to spend a little bit more time on one, let me know. But otherwise, I'm just going to nail them. Now, here we have an interesting one. I don't know if you guys would even classify this as a tail. We've got a moth. More of an abdomen than a tail. What is your opinion on that, chat? Do you consider abdomens tails? I love this character, by the way. They're very cute. And they got a scythe, it looks like. That's an awesome design, if you ask me. But in terms of bugs, I don't really consider them to have tails, personally. Abdomens don't really hit the same kind of buttons for me. That's a good question, Noise. I'm not really sure. I know you can't really swish it or move it as much, which kind of diminishes it a little bit. I still think it's better than having nothing there, personally. So I still like them, but I don't like them as much as actual tails. So for me, I think this is a 1. I think this would be a 1, but I still think the character is really cool. And I think the moth, the design of this moth is very cool. I don't know what the difference between these two art is, to be quite honest. What is the difference? Yeah, I think the character's awesome. For me, though, I'd probably give it a 1. Wings? Ah, yeah. I'm blind. Hey, Panzer. How you doing today? Small? Probably 1 or 2. I'm a size king. All right. Just because I really do want to get through these, I'm kind of... We're almost done, though. All right, next up is Cosmos. Well, bam, this is Cosmo. It's got a little bit of a split going on at the end, which I find very interesting. What do you guys think of that? Personally, I think the base could be a little better. Bunny, I'm sorry, I was poised this way. I designate you 1. I do it's a bit thin. I would agree with that. It is a bit thin. The character's cute, though. I love the character design. The patterns and the stripes, that's awesome. But I do think that it's a bit thin. That is true, Mike. They are. I love the split at the end, though, so I think that puts it into a 2.5 range instead of a 1 or 2. Probably a 2.5 or a 3 because I like the split at the end. I think that's really cool. I think it can connect better at the base and maybe just have a little bit more thickness to it. And I think that'd be great. And it'd be awesome. The character's adorable, though. Definitely a great design. Great Sona. I'm a fan. Just maybe consider making them a little, you know, thicker tail, you know? How do you store it again? Use this. You need to do this, but you need to have use the 10K redeem first. All right, no, that's a great one. One sec, I'm currently on a time limit. There's a very real chance we might run out of time. So let's try to get through these last ones quick. Corbin is next. All right, Corbin, you are an edgelord. I'm noticing this. Edgy ass motherfuckers. But I'm gonna... Pretty cool designs. I love the designs. But I'm gonna be honest. This tail could be a lot bigger for a circle. This could be a lot bigger for a circle. Like, this is not... This could be way fucking bigger. This is just feels way too small for a circle. And this, it's pretty good. Could be bigger. Could be longer. That's my opinion. I think both are solid, like 3 out of 5s. Just like middle of the pack, good tails, but could be bigger, could be longer. Like, you know, but the edgelord's designs are great. The edgelord's designs are very fun. I love me the edgelords. All right, chat, we got a big boy coming up next. We've got Engi the Dragon. He a thick motherfucker. He a thick boy. Length could be better, though. Length could be better, but I'm loving the tail-based connection's great. The thickness is great. The design of it is great. The length is just feeling a little lacking. The length is just feeling a little lacking. If it was a little longer, it would be perfect. But I have to give it only like a 4 out of 5 because that length could be better. But if it was longer, an easy 5. An easy 5. Easy 5. But they're adorable. They look like a friend. They look like a friend. I would hug them. If you would you hug them, chat? I think you would hug them, right? Very friend shape. Yes, very friend shape. And that's it for Twitter. We're done the Twitter reviews. Let's move on to Blue Sky. I think we've done most of the Blue Sky ones. Yeah, we've done almost all of them. There's just one that we're missing. It's from Anime Arcade. Based on Charizard, it very well could be. All right, here's one from, it's Zurus, the Sona for Anime Arcade. And this is a very unique design. This is a really cool design, in my opinion. Very, very bright. I love the colors. I love the little, like, fins on the head. It's got, like, a good thickness, but, like, man, it's got the base connection. Bit too much cake here. It's a bit too much cake here. You know my opinion on all this, chat. You know my opinion on all this. The cake needs to go. No cake. None. Make it thicker. It's very good, though. I definitely think this is better than a lot of other ones. I don't think it's a 3. I think it's closer to a 3.5. Maybe even edging towards 4. If the base connection was a little better, I would give it a 4. But for me, I think this is a solid 3.5. For sure. 3.5 for sure is my opinion on it. That is my take. I think it's a really cute design, though. Like, overall, just a cute Sona. Y'all cute. You know that? Y'all are cute. Y'all are great. I think that's it for the Blue Sky ones, too. We're pretty much done. Whew. I'm on a ticking time clock. I don't know when my brother gets home. He could walk in any moment. He might not be home until like 11 or 11:30. But I'd like to not take a gamble, you know? I'd like to not take a gamble on that. But if he's already home, my door is open and the lights are off. No, he's not home. All right, the blue sky ones are done. I think I just got to get one more Discord DM one done. Yeah, Meme Overlord. He was here earlier. Unfortunately, I missed him. We'll get theirs now. All right, this is Meme. Also known as For Real. Well, bam. It's Cloud the Snow Leopard. This is an adorable character. However, you already know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say. You already know what I'm going to say, right, chat? Do you know what I'm going to say? Come on, tell me. What am I going to say, chat? Say it with me, chat. But what if it was longer? You got it. You did it, chat. I'm proud of you. So wonderful. I agree. I love the character. They're adorable. Very cute face. But that definitely needs to be longer, bro. That needs to be a much. Like, it's got the thickness. It's got the floofiness. It just needs that length, dude. It just needs, it like kills the whole thing. You gotta make it longer. If you're watching this meme, consider length. Consider length. I'm serious. Make it as long as you are. Make it longer even. Because like your character is so cute. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. I agree for sure. I'm gonna have to give this one a 2. I would give it a 2, but it could easily become a 4 if you just make it longer. That's all I'm gonna say. It could easily be a 4. Easily. It would take no effort. Just gotta make it longer. Because it's got the design. Everything is there. Everything is there. It just needs to be longer. Alright, and that's pretty much all of them. Pixel sent me another piece of art. I'll show it off if I can. But there's one more we gotta do. Let's see if I can find it for you, Noise. We're gonna review Noise's new Sona. Not really new. It's just an alternate version of one of their existing ones. I think the lore is that you can shapeshift between them, right? Is that the lore of your character? So this is Griffin Noise. And I'm gonna tell you, this guy's a cutie. Bam! Look at this cutie. I love this design. I think this is adorable. I think this... I'm gonna be honest, Noise. I think this one fits how you are IRL better. Because I've met you. And like this... When I see this, it like kind of reminds me of you. Like, it's much more... Exactly. It is much more your body type. It reminds me hella of like you. Is the beak different? It is. And in terms of your tail, that is a great tail. The length is great. The thickness is like perfect. That is a great tail. That is a great tail. This should just be your primary Sona, but I'm biased. I'm fucking biased. I understand that you're a bird lover. I get that. But that tail, that's so good. That's so good. That's a 4.5 to me. That's a 4.5. Maybe a little bit longer. Maybe a little bit longer. A little bit. Not too much longer, but just a little bit. That's a great one. I love it. The thickness is perfect. I just need to see the base connection, and I'm pretty sure your base connection's good. I don't know if you have the same priorities as me in terms of base connection. Obviously, we can't see it here, but I'm assuming you would make it connect well. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure you would, though. So, probably high marks for me on that regard. But yeah, they're adorable. I love them. Melt Doodles is a great artist. Love the colors. Love the colors. Got the other form for the booty. Exactly. This is the one. You got the bird for the booty, and you got this one for the experience of having something extending from your butt. That's the point, right? That's obviously the point. That's what we all gotta experience someday in our life, you know? Great, Sona. Alright, and this one's just gonna be more art showing off. More so than anything else, because most of them we've reviewed already. So this is okay, it's kind of small, but this is Pixel's tail and an image of Zoldo's tail. So can't really see too much here, so I'm not going to review it because there's not much to review here. But there's some potential here, you know? There's potential here. But we got to see the whole thing to really give it a review. You know? You know, I know noise, I know, but I need to see it to believe it, you know? But no, this is cute art. And Pixel also sent me this. We've already reviewed this because this is just the clothed version of what we reviewed previously, but we're going to show it off. So this is Pixel's, that male Staroka-esque looking character, not a male Staroka according to Pixel, but this is them, except now they're fully clothed and have their mask on and everything. And this is really cool design, honestly. I think this is a great design, Pixel. But yeah, their tail is very similar to the other one. The cloak kind of covers it, so it's hard to see. But it's the same as the other one, which is which I think I gave a 4.5. I think it was around a 4.5. That would make sense. But no, your Pixel, your characters are great. I think your Mantled Beast is still my favorite of the bunch, just because the colors work so well for a Mantled Beast. Easily my favorite of all of yours. But this is a great design, I think. And with that, I don't think I forgot anyone. If I did, let me know now. But I don't think I forgot anyone. I'm pretty sure we got it. Maybe. Are we good? Does anyone feel shafted at all? I mean, you can submit it if you want, Weefu. Hey, Balasar, we're going to be ending soon. I think I got through them all. Yeah, we're done the blue skies. I'm just double checking the Twitter one. Give me a second. I feel quite tailed. I am quite tailed. Some great tails we've seen today, bro. This was a fun stream. But at the same time, I'm not going to do this again for a while because it's surprisingly draining. If we get more popular, we'll get like, we can do like a really, really long, like multi-stream version of this. If we get to like huge amount of viewers, huge amount of followers on Twitter, and everyone starts submitting it and everything like that, we'll do this again then maybe. But right now, I think I'm set with my current community. But we'll see. Let's see, I've done you, 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 done, done, done. Yeah, I think we're good. The only ones that I might have missed are ones that people sent me through Discord DMs or through Twitter, and I don't think I'm missing any of those. So I think we're good. You gotta dig a bit? Don't worry about it if you don't want to, Weefu. Maybe an actual drawing? Yeah, Zoldo, maybe. Any tailors in here? I'm a real tail now. Do this for your anniversary on Twitch? This is my anniversary on Twitch. Like, the end of the month of May is around when I started streaming Twitch. And we did the 48th Thubathon for that. And we might do more. Ah, okay, sweet. Weefu has submitted. You sent me a DM, did you, MRL? Did you send me something to review? No, I'm not doing that. That's not your character, MRL. Waifu? It could. Is it waifu or weefu? Have I been pronouncing it wrong the whole fucking time? Yes? Ugh. Why didn't nobody tell me? You kept saying that? I'm stupid. You did? Why are you saying yay, MRL? I did not answer your question. Do not post that link here. Waifu does sound cute. Fine. Waifu. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do theirs. We're gonna do waifus. Gosh, I'm such a fraud. Alright, the final one is waifus. Cute character. I like their character. This is a cute character. Tail could be longer. Could definitely be longer. But I think the base connection looks pretty good, actually. But they're adorable. I like them. Cute little rabbit with a long tail. Sign me up. But it could be longer. It could be longer. It could be longer, motherfucker. Definitely could be longer, if you ask me. If you ask me, it could be longer. That's just my personal opinion, though, and I'm biased. But I do like the character a lot. They're very cute. They'll be modded into the game. I'm not sure on the model. If you want, I might. Would you have any objections to that? Would you have any objections to that, waifu? Am I allowed to lengthen it? Like, I won't if you don't want me to. But if you let me, I fucking will. Okay, good. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. But yeah, for me, I think I'd give it a solid 3. I'd give it a solid 3. But if it was longer, it would easily be a 4. Easily. And I'm gonna make it longer when we mod it into the game. So yeah, that would make this model will be great on Chun-Li. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be great. All right. Thanks everybody. I think that's it for me. We're done. We did it. We got through them all, chat. That was quite a bit. That was actually more than I was expecting. You guys submitted a lot more than I was whoops. You guys submitted a lot more than I was expecting, and I'm very humbled about that. I'm very happy that y'all came by, and I hope we got some new fans today as well. Oh, fuck you. Anyway, I hope we got some new fans today. That was one, I'm gonna be blunt, that was one thing that I was hoping for from this stream. I was hoping that some people would come in, see their tail review, and be like, wow, this guy's awesome, and check out some future content. I'm not gonna hide that. I'm a content creator. I'm on the grind. So yeah, if you found what you saw today enjoyable, consider coming around, maybe following for future streams. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. Probably going to be doing the Smite 2 Alpha tomorrow. We'll see. Probably going to be doing... Cyber Megas, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. We're probably going to be doing the Smite 2 Alpha tomorrow. No stream on Saturday. I'm going to be doing my birthday dinner with my family on Saturday. So we're not going to be streaming on Saturday. We're going to be streaming on Sunday instead. And it's going to be more Paper Mario. We're going to get through chapters 6 and 7, and we're probably going to be doing the finale of Paper Mario. Hi, Rick Corral. Yeah, you missed it. We got through them all. I'm sorry. The VOD will be there, though. The VOD's still there. By the way, just as a heads up, it's going to be really hard for me to get the 48-hour stream VOD onto YouTube. I'm probably not going to be uploading that to YouTube for a while. However, I saved it as a highlight on my Twitch, so you should be able to access it through Twitch whenever you want to see that 48 hours of the fun. But to get that on YouTube is going to be really difficult. So I'm going to bypass it for now so that I can get all the other VODs uploaded. Oh, I'm sorry, Rick Earl. We might have time to do it right now. If you can submit it, like, literally one right now. But at the same time, I'm tired. Where do you toss it? Twitter. I have a Twitter thread. I have a Blue Sky thread. Or you can DM me on Discord. All right, we might have one more chat. The final tail. Rickrell, you better have a good one. You better have a good one. You're on the hot seat. I'm just saying, you're on the hot seat. The hot seat with a hole for your tail. Indeed. All right, we might have a good one here, chat. DM'd it. All right, here we go. This is just Persona battle music because it was the next thing on YouTube that I can find. All right, here we go. Here is Rukaral. Oh, bam. That's a lady. If I ever see one. Now that is a proper snaptail. That's a proper snaptail. That is long. That is fluffy. That is thick. I think my only real complaint is that once again, there's a bit too much. There is a bit too much cake there. Bit too much cake. But that's my bias. I'm biased in that regard. So I give it a 4, I think. I think my rating is 4 because that is fucking huge. That is what I like to see. And we got 2 other pieces of art here as well. You'll take it? Hell yeah. What do you mean by that, Palisar? Here's another piece of art. This is another example of like the tail base could be better here for sure. A little bit, it could be better here. I think that's my only real complaint is that it could smoothly connect better, and then it would be an impeccable one. But I'm really biased on that, and some people don't see eye to eye on me on that regard, which is completely fair. But that's my opinion, and this stream is for my opinion. And here's the last art that I got. One sec. Yeah, no, I agree, Marwin. Like, it's good for what it is, but I'm biased. I'm a biased motherfucker. Anyway, here's the last piece. Honestly, your son is adorable, Ripperel. It's great. The real, true one. It's great. Now, my throat is parched. I need to drink a fuck ton of water, and I need to go rest a little bit, I think. So, thank you all. What have I thought of amp wave case? I actually like them a lot. I don't know. I was actually thinking about potentially getting an amp wave, but then I figured not because I felt like it didn't really feel like a good fit. I probably would edit the bass a bit though because I'm as I mentioned many times tonight, I'm a really picky motherfucker with the bass. But yeah, no, it was a great stream. Hope to see you all again tomorrow and on the weekend. We're gonna be doing some Smite 2 tomorrow. We're gonna be doing more Paper Mario on the weekend. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be streaming next week. I've got a few indie games I have my eye on. Stuff like 9 Souls, Umbra Claw. I'm not really sure. I need to see the reviews. Personally, Pixel, I disagree. And I like the dog a lot, okay? Rest those vocal cords. I'm gonna fucking rest those vocal cords, bro. Who's live right now? We might raid. Wow, nobody I know. That's disappointing. Oh well. Regardless, really fun stream. I hope you all had a blast. I had a blast for a fact. Today's stream was awesome. I really hope we can get even more awesome stuff. In terms of what we're streaming for June, the current plan is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance and Elden Ring DLC when it comes out. We are definitely streaming the Elden Ring DLC when it comes out. Near the end of the month, we're going to have a few days where I'm not going to be streaming because I'm going, at the end of June, I'm going to be spending a weekend going to my grandma's funeral. During that time, I'm not going to be streaming on that's at the end of the month though. That's June 28th and 29th and 30th. Will not be doing that. Oh, don't worry about it. She died months ago. I love her. She's great, but it was also very obviously her time. So I'm not really torn over it. And it's more going to be a celebration of her life So we're all going to be happy and partying because that's what she would want. Trust me. I know grandma. She would want me to walk in there with a smile, hanging out, eating good food, and hanging out with my family. And that's exactly what I'm going to fucking do. It's going to be a great time. So we're going to enjoy her life. We're going to celebrate what she accomplished and how she brought us all together. And it's going to be great. Don't worry. That's a lovely way. That's the plan. Yeah, it's going to be great. There's still going to be some sadness, obviously. And it happened in March, so I've had like plenty of time to cope. Don't worry. And then, so there's not going to be a lot of streams during that time. I think I'm back on the Monday, so we're not going to be like, it's going to be like 2 streams that we missed at the end of the month. And then after that is Anthrocon. So the end of the month, I'm going to try and squeeze Elden Ring in before I go to Anthrocon. I think I can do it. I'm going to try my best to get as much Elden Ring in as possible, because I don't think I'm going to be able to stop playing that game when it comes out. Once Elden Ring is going to come out, I'm going to be fucking addicted to that DLC, bro. I'm not going to be able to stop. We should get it on AC this year. By the way, I'm still looking for one more roommate for Anthrocon. If you're interested, let me know on Discord. I'll be doing a ping of that on the weekend, probably on Saturday. Currently, it's me, Noise, and Mirfail Ninja. If you're interested in rooming, let me know. We have 1 spot open, and that's in a month. Just as a heads up. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming down. I hope to see you all tomorrow for Smite 2. I don't know if it'll be Smite 2. I'm leaning towards Smite 2 because I really like the Smite 2. The alpha's on tomorrow. It's like and Smite 2's been a lot of fun so far. I'm interested in the game, so I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. If you're not, trust me, Smite 2's got good tails, chat. It's got tails. I'm just saying, it's got tail. Consider joining just for that. I'm just saying. It's got tail. All right, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great night. Take care.